welcome you guys into a nice beautiful communicational seminar today. I understand that what's important is communication work every single day, so you understand growth. You must understand when you're growing every single day, you must understand how to speak. You must speak precisely in a better way. You must understand that when you're really talking about vocabulary every single day and you're really increasing your spirituality every single day, you're focusing upon better communication skills every single day, because that's what helps you to succeed, and that's what actually helps you every single day to become the best you can be. Because those who actually can communicate greatness. So every single day you must understand that if you want to inspire people, you have to communicate. You have to communicate more. You have to understand if you want to live up to 100 years of age, you have to communicate that. Or else what's amazing every single day is to communicate. You have to read something every single day, and you have to be making sure that precisely that you're much better than yesterday. Whereas every single day I focus on better growth tactics, which is just my communication skill, because I dig into communication skills in a way that I can just go better them every single day. Whereas when I better my communication skills every single day, I become better and better about what I do. I understand what I do is communication skills. So all I have to do really every single day is connect my words together in a better way. I promise you, is it that simple? Or else we can play connect the dots. I mean, in a sense, so what's amazing is when we connect the dots together, like Vishen, like Yanni says, I promise you we can become an extraordinary mind. I promise you, extraordinary is extraordinary. I promise you, although what's amazing every single day is when you're extraordinary, you're realizing every single day greatness. You're realizing every single day that you can do something today to help people. I promise you that's what it's all about. I promise you every single day you go and lift up your communication skills daily. You focus upon a better aspect of life. You focus upon you today. You focus upon making sure you have an impact in the world, and you'll make sure every single day that you mean greatness, and then you'll make also everything that you need to do every single day. I promise you everything that you need to do is something that's really greatness every single day, but focusing upon your ability to make sure that you can look at the crowd, and then you can also focus upon your work, which is communication skills. I promise you, although you have to understand that you have to be able to talk to anybody if you want to be confident. Or else I need you to be able to approach anybody and talk to them. I promise you that's what convincing methods of persuasion is. I promise you when you're really developing your nature into becoming something more kind every single day, and you're focusing upon doing your work on the street sometimes and doing a busking performance like this, you can work on your communication skills. You can work on your communication skills without busking performances. You can do it online. I mean, do you understand? But what's amazing is just recently I went into my financial calculator. I understand that what's amazing is I have more than what I have. I promise you, I just need every single day $50 to be able to live my life. I mean, $50 a day for the next 72 years is how I live my life. I mean, do you understand? I realize that $50 every single day ensures my financial freedom. I mean, in a sense, so what's amazing every single day is that's my numbers. I realize everybody has different numbers in life, but what's amazing about numbers is go and find your number. Now, why is my number $50 a day and I can live life single in a one-bedroom apartment with I can live with food and clothing. I can live with an apartment of one bedroom in the CBD of Sydney with $50 a day. I mean, you understand? Or else $50 a day means $18,000 a year I can live on. I mean, you understand? I can live on that money. I mean, guess what? I can be single. I mean, do you understand? So what's amazing is every single day that if I get a partner as well, or else that it adds to the equation. Because what happens then? Or else now I can live on $9,000 a year. I mean, you understand? Because we have to understand that what's amazing is we can share accommodation as well. Or else every single day you must understand to go and understand to never prevent other people from growth, but understand why I get this number. You must understand it's because of my habits, or else my habits enable me to live on $50 a day. I mean, understand? Or else that's with accommodation and food and clothing and drinks. I mean, no transport included. I understand, although that what's amazing is every day that when I live in Sydney, Australia, or else when I live in Sydney, Australia, I don't need transportation to live my life. I just walk. I mean, understand? So what's amazing is understand that you can go to another country today and live there financially free. I mean, you don't have to live in Australia to be financially free. Or else if I go to Serbia, or else over there I can live on $10,000 a day, in terms of $10,000 a year. I mean, you understand? I mean, if you go to Africa, you can also do it on $5,000 a year. You can be financially free in Africa right now on $5,000 a year. I mean, you can. I mean, easily. I mean, it's very doable. I promise you that what's amazing is sometimes you have to go and really live somewhere else. You have to understand that when you go and live somewhere else right now, you must understand that you can do anything. I promise you that what's amazing is understand that some other countries in the world have less currency in terms of the dollar, Or else $1 may get you 10 yen or something like that. So what's amazing is understand that you don't have to live in Australia to be financially free. You can live anywhere across the world in a poor country and be financially free. And you can be doing your work for the rest of your life, financially free. You understand? Or else sometimes making the move into another country is the best idea. I promise you, although you have to understand, it's because of financial freedom. I promise you, although that $30,000 every single year for myself is financial freedom. I mean, you understand? So what's amazing every single day is understand that it's actually $18,000 I can live on. I can live on $18,000 a year. No worries, without a 9-to-5 job. I mean, you understand? So what's amazing is I calculate those numbers. And when I calculate those numbers, you must understand that it's really be much more appropriate about where you're giving your money. Because where your money goes is how you live your life. I promise you, although that I already make an example every single day, that I'll never ever work for a salary that's over $30,000 a year. I mean, understand? Because that's extra hours, and extra hours means that it's unhappiness in terms of 9 to 5. So what I do is I stick to a nice beautiful $30,000 a year mark. And that's it, or else that's minimal wage, but it's more than enough for me to work part-time at a 9 to 5 job and live for myself. I mean, understand? I can live on $30,000 a year, and I don't have to make more than that in a 9 to 5 job. Because where I make the rest of the money, in terms of billions of dollars, is right here. I make all the billions of dollars right here, and I make events around the world with $30,000 a year. I mean, you understand? I mean, whatever money you have right now, you can create events. You can create events right now with your plastic money. Or else to create an event is for free, but you have to be in front of people. You have to be able to experience your life in different ways and go and check it out in terms of life. You must understand that when you check it out, you must understand how to grow. You must understand that if you don't believe that you can live life on $5,000 a year, I promise you then why are you limiting yourself? You can live this world for free. You can live this world with free plastic money. I mean, do you believe in that? I mean, guess what? I realize if you cannot live with $5,000 in plastic money every year, you can live with free money. I mean, understand? Or else what's amazing is when you live for free, or else that's what everybody's looking for. Or else it's personal freedom. So get away from the parents, or else so get away from the parents so that you can understand how to grow, and then become financially free and emotionally free. Or else now those people who become emotionally free are away from the drugs. I mean, understand? I mean, if you want emotions and you want to feel your emotions, you want to feel happier, you get away from the drugs. I promise you. And that's emotional freedom. I promise you, although you get away from the medications and from the caffeine and from the cocoa powder, and you start to eat food and drink much better. And you become a vegan, and you'll be emotionally free. You become vegan today and become sober, and you are already emotionally free. I promise you. And now that creates personal freedom in some ways as well. I mean, in a sense, so emotional freedom is tied to personal freedom, and personal freedom is tied to financial freedom. Whereas now, when you gain personal freedom, it means that you're independent and that you're interdependent. You're not relying on other people to give you plastic money, and you're not relying on other people to do anything for you. You can do it yourself. I mean, you run social media yourself. You do your life yourself. You do your work yourself. You travel the world with yourself. You live by yourself. I mean, you understand? Because look at the lion, the wolf that has to go to the jungle by themselves as well. I mean, understand every single day that when you're living by yourself, you'll be the happiest when you're living alone. Or as there's no woman around you, or as there's no man around you, you can just be with yourself. I mean, you understand? I mean, that's amazing, isn't it? I mean, there's no kids around you either. I mean, you understand? Because you have to take care of yourself. I promise you, when you're taking care of other people, you have to take care of yourself more than other people. I mean, let them take care of themselves, because they have a responsibility and it's their duty to wash themselves. I mean, understand? So if you're going and doing a 9-to-5 job and you're a cares worker and you have to go and wash all these old people, I promise you, although, get a better job. I mean, understand? I mean, get a better job. I mean, why do you want to wash other people's genitals? I mean, let them do that for themselves. I mean, understand? I mean, why do you want to take care of other people's kids? I mean, what for? I mean, get a better job. I mean, understand? I mean, go and find yourself a better job so you can understand how to lead. I promise you that what's amazing about my job is information about everything. I can work in information about anything. I mean, leadership. I mean, what kind of information is out there? I do it. I do that information in Jesus Christ. I follow Jesus Christ with that information. So when you give me information, I relate it to Jesus Christ right away. And what does Jesus Christ say about your information? And then if Jesus Christ agrees with your information, I agree as well. I process information through the world, and then what I do, I process it through the Bible of Jesus Christ. I answer everything around Jesus Christ, and then I make my decisions. Because the only aspect of life that you must believe is the Bible of Jesus Christ, and that's it. Because that's the first book of God, or that's the first book ever made, or that's the first wisdom of the world. You must believe in that. You must understand every single day when you open your mind and you open your heart, you can understand why you can travel the world for free and why you can become vegan and why you can understand how to be sober for the next 72 years. I mean, you understand? I mean, you can go and set goals right now to understand exactly how much do you need to live life for free. I promise you $50 a day in Sydney, Australia, with a 1-bedroom apartment, I can live for the next 72 years. I mean, I'm single. I mean, you understand? So what's amazing is just $50 a day is my financial freedom. I mean, understand? So what's amazing about that is that's $18,000 a year. I understand, although I have to always make sure that my numbers are doing much better. I promise you give Grant Cardone $400,000, I promise you he'll return you 5 times your money. I promise you that what's amazing is my first $1 million can go to my nice, beautiful Grant Cardone, who will give me 5 times that money over the next 72 years. I'll become a multi-millionaire with $1 million gift that I give to Grant Cardone, because he'll return me the money over the 72 years of life. Or else he'll return me money of 5 times my equation. I'll give you $1, I get back 5. I mean, that's Grant Cardone capital. I mean, in a sense, so what's amazing is understand that you can go that way. But what's amazing is understand that every single day you're performing and doing something on the street. I mean, make sure you're growing. I mean, make sure that you're everything that you can be. I promise you that when you're everything that you can be, you focus upon better service. And what kind of service do we give today? Or as we give communicational service. Or as we give a service of communication. I mean, there's no other service in the world other than communication. I mean, you must understand that the only communicational service that we can give is some information to help somebody. I mean, that's it. I mean, what am I doing right here? I mean, I'm giving a service of what? I'm giving a service of communication. I'm giving a service of information about helping your life with ideas. And then you grab the ideas and then you help your life. I promise you, that's what I am. I'm an information provider. So anybody who's an information provider is an employment provider. I mean, you understand? I mean, anybody who provides information is a researcher or a scientist or a life coach or a coach of something or something of an enthusiast about something. I just create an interest about the world through information. I love to understand your story, sir. I understand every single day that everybody has a story. So give me a story. I want to understand that when you give me a story, I understand it's very important. I understand why? Because I have a microphone on top of my nice beautiful portable speaker right here. So why is that? Because I understand that I only have to bend halfway to get it. I mean, you understand? So what's amazing is never do life halfway, but make sure you do what's more effective. I mean, it's more effective for me to just grab it like this, isn't it? Than having to go and do this. I mean, you understand? So do something more effective, but don't meet people halfway. I mean, meet people fully. I mean, go 100% out of 100% to meet somebody. I mean, go all the way. I mean, don't live life halfway. I mean, now this is different though. Or now, if halfway is something more effective for you, and where you understand it's much more effective for you to, let's say, not neglect yourself, then do it. Or as now, understand that's the full way. But anything that's more effective for you today is the best way. Or else now, you must understand that many people are busy around me. Now, I see many people busy around me. Or else they're busy, but are they really productive? Now, what's productiveness? This is information giving. This is productiveness. And why is it productiveness? Because I'm giving information. But I see many busy people today. I realize they're busy, but they're not productive as I am. I mean, and now, yes, or else they're giving some information, but they're not recording themselves to teach you something. Or else now, that's just busy about life, aren't they? I mean, you guys are just walking around, just doing nothing. I mean, understand? I mean, what's amazing is get yourself on video and start giving information. Right now, because that's how you become financially free, or that's how you become that's how you become and do something. I mean, you have to understand that what's amazing is most people believe they do something, or else most people are doing nothing today. I mean, understand? I'm doing something. I promise you now, I see many people, they may have something to give. Or else now, what's amazing is everybody has something to give. But what's amazing is understand that I'm never nothing. I'm making sure they understand where I'm coming from. You must understand that most of the people here are just busy doing nothing to help their life. I mean, understand? I mean, I understand that. I understand most people here are doing nothing. But what's amazing is you can do something now. You can do something to help your life on YouTube and on social media right now, where you can go and become somebody right now, or create an event today and call somebody right now in terms of your next door neighbor or somebody who can give you an event around the town for free. I mean, go and give live events for free, because that's how you grow. I mean, you understand? I understand, although every single day you must understand I'm a vegan, so I promote veganism over there as well. I understand there's a nice beautiful 4-way go over there, and what they're doing is promoting the animals in terms of the animals that are getting killed in terms of life. I understand, although, that what's amazing is understand never be the one who's contributing to animals getting killed. I mean, do you understand? I don't want anything to be killed in your life. I promise you, it's not nice when you go and kill a cow that will never touch you in the first place. I mean, do you understand? I mean, why do you want to eat it for? I mean, go and eat some plant food. I mean, go and eat some plant food. I mean, it's much more appropriate to never kill something that's living. I mean, understand that plants are living also, but I realize that plants do not feel the pain. I mean, when you stab a cow on the back of the neck, I realize it's going to feel it. I mean, I realize it's going to scream. But a plant, I realize you can chainsaw the nice beautiful tree, and guess what? I realize it will never make a sound. I mean, understand? So realize, yes, I understand that no matter what, that everything is alive today. But what's amazing is understand to eat plant food over animals. I mean, understand? I mean, what's amazing every single day is focus on a better way of living. And when you focus on a better way of living, you'll find how to cook your food. You'll find what you need in life. You'll find how to succeed. You'll ask yourself the questions. You make sure every single day you have the ideas to make sure you're giving a service. Because ideas is how you give a service. You give anything in life through ideas. And when you're doing that daily, you're communicating every single day the best you can. You're feeling the best you can. You must be giving the best you can. You must understand every single day you must do this. You must do this every single day to make sure you're growing. You must grow yourself. I promise you, when you're growing every single day, you're focusing upon a better life for yourself. And when you focus upon a better life for yourself, you grow every single day. I mean, understand? I mean, every single day I focus upon making sure that my communication skills are growing. And when I do my communication skills, I do it in a video camera. Because that's the fastest way that I grow. I promise you, the fastest way I grow really is on a video while I public speak like this. I promise you, that's why it's so crucial for me to go on a video right now and to start public speaking. I realize it's so crucial because I speak over 100,000 words in 1 hour. I speak really quickly because understand that what's amazing is most of the people on the planet, or as most of the people on the planet, speak less than 5,000 words a day. I mean, understand? Or as most people, you must understand, you must speak up more. You must speak up more about your story especially. Or now, when people, in terms of most people on the planet, or as they speak under 5,000 words a day about somebody else. I mean, how does that work? I mean, why are you speaking about somebody else for? I mean, speak about yourself all day long. And when you speak about yourself all day long, you just make sure that it's over 100,000 words about yourself every single day. I mean, that's the way of greatness. And not the way of talking about other people. You don't talk about other people, you talk about yourself. You don't listen to other people's music. You create your own music and you listen to just your music. You don't go traveling with other people, you travel with yourself. You don't need other people, you just need yourself. I mean, you just need more information. So when you're trusting information, you trust the Bible of Jesus Christ only. You can just trust that, and that's more enough. But if you want more information, you have to trust more information. You have to trust more information. I trust more information. I trust more information. I will believe what you say, but I need you to understand I need more information for that, to really, really understand it. I mean, you understand? I may get something of a nice, beautiful attitude from you, but I need to understand you much more and how you are over the next year and how are you really going to perform. Because those who perform and outperform people are the ones who are giving more information. I promise you. And now when you're giving more information, you're successful already. You'll find all the ideas because you're an information worker. You'll find the ideas. I mean, understand? I mean, every single area of life, I mean, whatever you want, you find it. Because you find it through the information first. And then once you find it through the information, you become successful. I mean, you understand? Otherwise now, although, you must understand, I'm already much more successful than everybody here. I'm much more successful than everybody. I promise you that what's amazing about my life is I teach you how to become my success. I teach you how to public speak. I teach you how to become a vegan. I teach you how to lose 47 kilos and maintain your body weight so you become healthier. I already have done it. I understand, although, that many people don't believe what I have to give. But what's amazing is when I give information, you must listen. You must understand, when I create a 1 hour video, you must go through it. You must understand what that information product is. Or else if you don't understand information, I mean, how do you understand your life then? You must understand your life is full of information. And that information has to be given. You must understand, if you give your information today, you'll be successful. I promise you, the more you give your success in terms of information, or else the more successful you become. I promise you, it's that simple. But what's amazing every single day is when I come on the street and I start performing in front of a crowd, I start giving as much as I can. Otherwise, when I give as much as I can, I just become much more successful than everybody else. Because I'm just that much better. I mean, every single day, I'm just that much better than myself. I mean, I'm not in competition with you. I'm in competition to give the most. I mean, do you understand? I just want to give more than you in life. And that's it. Or else when I give more than you, I'm giving only information. I mean, Don't believe anything other than information much more. I mean, you understand? You must grow more. So when you grow more with information. You must understand every single day I'm reading something. But understand that over the next 72 years, you must understand 1 hour equates to 3 years of life. I mean, 1 hour of every single day that you give, it's 3 years of life over 72 years. You must understand that. Although you must understand that 1 hour I dedicate to just uploading Instagram photos and also doing my Instagram while reading something. So that's 3 years of reading in my life and also 3 years of uploading just into Instagram. I dedicate myself to that because check out my Instagram and you'll find out why I do that. I'll upload 3 years of content. I'll just be uploading content for 3 years because I have to succeed in a way that I understand I need to be an inspiration and I have to do something every single day to make sure I do that. So what do I do? I make sure I'm a fashion model and I go online and I go on Instagram and I start to post 60 photos of myself every single day. But it takes me about an hour to do that. And then I read along the way something. I eat along the way. I mix it with something else. But what's amazing every single day is I understand that when I reach 5,000 posts on Instagram, I understand from that point, I go and do something much better. And I understand it's really that you understand that no matter what, I just have to move my nice beautiful portrait like this. I understand either way, sometimes the nice beautiful portrait's going to go left and right. But what's amazing is understand to have yourself a better way to understand that when I reach 5,000 posts on Instagram, I make sure that I can go and post 1 post a day then. Or else when I post 1 post a day on Instagram, or else that's 6 months of my life, over the course of my life. I'm just posting online. I mean, either way, or else for every single 1 post that I make on Instagram is 6 months of my life over the long term. I mean, you understand? I mean, 1 post, I mean, you must understand it's 10 minutes. Or else 10 minutes of your life is 6 months of life over the next 72 years. You must understand. I promise you, thank you. I promise you that what's amazing is understand for every 10 minutes of life is 6 months of this world. I mean, understand? So what's amazing is understand that's my equation over 72 years. But what's amazing every single day is that when I grow much more and I reach 29 years of age, I then start collecting my nice beautiful calculations with 71-year term. And then once I reach 30, or else it's going to be 70-year term. I mean, why is that? Because at 70 years from 30 years of age, I turn 100. So when I reach 40 years of age, I start calculating my finances over 60 years. And then once I reach 50 years of age, I calculate all my finances over 50 years of age. I mean, I said because when I turn 50, I said then it's really calculate your finances over 50 years. You have a question? You can talk on it, but what do you want to say? I mean, do you have a question? Do you have a question? I'm a life coach, so I help people with information. You can question yourself. You can do something to interview me, or else you can interview me, or you can ask me a question. I mean, what do you need? I mean, it's just about life. So I coach people about information about your life, and I understand when I give you something about your life and information, you'll grow. I understand I'm just a growth coach. I'm helping people in all areas of information. So, do you have a question? You don't have a question. You need to have a question if you want to succeed. You need to be asking questions. I understand that's the first rule of life.
Do you need to go to university to be successful?
Or else do you need to go to university to be successful? You just need to make sure that you make life your university. Or else when you make life your university, you understand YouTube is your new university. I mean, forget these colleges around town and forget these universities around town, because all they want to do is put you in terms of $200,000 in debt. I mean, guess what? Or else that's money that you can also invest into other areas of your life. So what's amazing is get information from books today. Or else all the books in the world, I mean, go and read it. I mean, go read all the books and you'll become successful. I mean, is that simple? You don't need university and colleges. You just need books. You need to read more books. And once you read more books, start reading my books. I have over 600 hours of video content. I mean, that's the first book of your life. I mean, understand? And then I'll teach you about Jesus Christ in that nice, beautiful information. And I'll teach you how to really live life. I mean, over the next 600 hours, you need to dedicate 1 hour of your day to listening, but try to really, really listen as much as you can. I mean, never limit yourself to reading 1 hour a day. I mean, read 24 hours of the day when you can. I mean, what's amazing is my 600 hours will teach your family how to grow. I promise you now, if you want to be a public speaker, I'll teach you. I mean, if you want to be successful like me, I'll teach you. I promise you, if you want to become a vegan, I'll teach you. I promise you, if you want health and you want to lose weight, I've lost 47 kilos. I've lost 47 kilos, and do not laugh at him. I mean, do not laugh at him. I promise you, I've been there. I understand that. I have empathy to help people lose weight, because understand this, that what's amazing every single day is focusing upon a better life. I was overweight. I mean, come and check out my results over here. I understand that what's amazing every single day is focus on a better life. So when you focus upon a better life, I mean, get my business card right there and check it out. I mean, what's amazing every single day is you have to sell yourself. You have to be in front of people. You have to be growing in front of people every single day. You must understand why I'm a public speaker is because I grow. I grow from my communication skills every single day. I focus upon making sure that I can succeed. And when I succeed, I make sure I live upon the best life. I realize that it only really understand, if you understand every single day, I can live on $50 a day. Over the next 72 years, I can live in Australia right now in a 1-bedroom apartment with my food and clothing and drink and no transport included. I mean, I don't have to travel anywhere across the world anymore, but I live on $50 a day. I mean, isn't that nice? I mean, $30,000 a year in salary I can live on. I can live on single life. Unfortunately, what's amazing is every single day that if you want to become successful, you create world events. But if you want to understand what world events are, you have to public speak. You have to sing. You have to act. You have to do something of comedy. You have to understand every single day. You have to perform and outperform people in communication. And you have to be so much faster than the world in how you speak. Because when you speak much faster than everybody else, you understand how I am. I rather understand everything about a homeless man and everything about everything, because I understand I never judge people, I never laugh at them, because I understand what's very much more alive every single day is something that you understand that is growth. I understand when you're growing every single day, I focus upon making sure everybody understands my information product. Because when you grab my information, you also become my information. You become who I am. You become who I am. I understand I stand for it. I stand for everything I've said in my nice, beautiful dictionary of what I've given. So understand that if you trust my information, if you trust me, you'll trust something much greater. I promise you every single day, you must understand every single day, I'm focusing upon better communication skills. Because sometimes you have to speak better and live better and feel better to understand how I feel. And to understand how I give. And to understand how I am. I mean, every single day, I must understand every single day I'm doing something to help my life. I realize when I help my life in different ways. But understand that life is going quickly. I realize those who are really giving 24 hours of their time to go night clubbing every single week. I realize now 8 hours on a Friday, 8 hours on a Saturday, 8 hours on a Sunday. I realize some people love to go clubbing on those days. So sometimes 8 hours on Friday and Saturday and Sunday equals 24 hours of the week you're just going out. Now if you just understand to never go out like that again, you'll save already 10 years of your life. You'll save 10 years of your life, but just not going out night clubbing. I mean, you understand? And just by not going restaurants and with other people, you'll save already 10 years of your life. Isn't that a nice, beautiful way to save your time and to live your life? Do you understand? Don't live it with other people. Don't live your life with other people. Live your life with yourself. Understand? I live my life with myself. I understand there are people around me. I'm living it with myself every day. I'm not living with other people. I'm living with myself in terms of my I. I understand that what's important every single day is understand how to communicate. And when you communicate differently every single day, you'll focus upon growth and you'll focus upon making sure you're planning your life and scheduling everything in a video. And also doing everything in a video. Plan your life in a video. Teach people comedy in a video. Teach people how to do music production. Teach people everything about your life, because that's how you succeed. You succeed through teaching your life story. Isn't that simple? It's very simple, but why aren't people doing it? Guess what? I realize they're not confident, are they? I promise you that what's amazing is start 1 minute. Start 1 minute videos about your story. Make all these episodes about 1 minute equations of your story, and you'll get more confident. I promise you it's that simple, and that's how I started in terms of my I. I understand when I start something, I finish it. Understand? I realize that if you have a goal, you have to finish it. You have to complete your goal and then set more goals. And now if you want to set more goals, you just have to write more. I promise you it's that simple. But those who do not have a journal today, and those who are not writing in a PDF file or a Microsoft Word and start documenting everything right now, then you will never be successful. I promise you, you will be successful only when you're growing. You must understand, when you're growing, you're giving information. You're processing the information. I'm an information processor. I'm the fastest hard drive in this planet right now. The fastest hard drive means the smartest right now. I'm the smartest human being right now. I promise you, there's nobody smarter than me. I promise you, I communicate the best. I communicate so good. I'm serious about this. There's nobody faster than my communication skill today. I promise you, I'm the fastest. I mean, understand? I'm making sure of it. I mean, make sure you understand every single day that for the next 72 years, I can come to Pitt Street Mall and do my work. I can do my work. I can live. I can live. And guess what? Sooner than later, I start making events around the world. I start making everything around the world come true. Because why? Why aren't I doing it now? I'm doing it now. I'm booking events everywhere now. But what's amazing is I'm doing Australia first. I need to go and see Australia a bit more. I need to go travel a bit more while I'm doing my work. So what's amazing every single day is focus upon making sure every single day that you're showing yourself completely. Make sure you're never embarrassing yourself, but make sure you understand that you're lifting yourself and just be more proud of yourself. Be more confident in yourself and how you look and how you dress and what you do every single day. I promise you it's nice to look good. It's nice to make sure you're showing your skin every single day. Do it because it's nice. I promise you I love that. I promise you I love when people are showing their skin and who they are. Understand? So what's amazing is understand it's a big courage to understand that when I stand here, I'm showing my colors too. I'm naked in front of you right now. I'm in the spotlight. I have nothing to hide. You must understand that being naked in life is beautiful. I understand that what's beautiful is understanding that you are beautiful when you are naked with yourself. I promise you every single day you must understand that when you're growing, you must understand to get my business card as well. I understand every single day I focus upon making sure that you understand that when you're looking at somebody, public speaking, or doing a busking street performance and they have a business card on the floor, check it out because that's one idea. That's one idea about how the business card looks like and what's on the business card and what small details can you find there. Because everything in terms of life is small details. And you must be looking at small details to grow. I promise you, when I go small details, I find the little word I and I say, I'm no I now. I know who I am in my I. Understand? Because the I is so powerful that I now understand what a small detail is. Every single day, that when I go into the dictionary, I find one word that I do know. I know the word I. And that's it. I know nothing else except the I. And that's how I grow. Because when you know all other words, or else then you don't even grow. I just know the word I, and then I just stick to it. Because I know how to use the I in every single sentence that I say. And every single sentence that I end with. I can end with the I can start with the I can start with the you. I don't know the you, I just know I. Understand? I just know I. I understand Jesus says don't cut your eye out. That's the most important in the dictionary. In terms of the most important word in the dictionary is I love you. Understand? Every single day you must understand that when I grow the best way I can. I do the best things I can. I go and find the best strategies I can. Because that's how I really grow you. Or else when I grow you, I grow myself even more. I make sure when I grow you, I go and find the best ideas and then I give it and then I become much more successful. I promise you that's what it's about. But you have to understand that you have to live the thrill of life. You have to be on the edge of life. But nobody else is going to teach you about life and how to become successful other than you. You must understand the only aspect of life that can really teach you about success is yourself. I promise you all that. I'll give you the ideas based on my success. You have to do it. You have to understand that once you do it, you're teaching yourself how to do it. You'll teach yourself everything because that's how you live life. You teach yourself everything. You must understand when I go throughout life, I get many ideas, but I understand more and more in terms of life. The more I do, or else the more other people don't want to help me succeed. I promise you, although I understand it's really that they don't want to walk my shoes. I don't want to walk your shoes. I realize when I say that, I realize everybody's legacy here has to be worked on upon themselves. I promise you, you have to work on your own legacy. You have to be increasing your own legacy. I realize your legacy is your choice. Do you want a big legacy or not? Understand, I need you to have a big legacy. I need you to have a great legacy like Jesus Christ. But guess what? Or is that nobody else made Jesus Christ's legacy other than Jesus Christ. So make sure you understand that. Make sure you understand that when I go and increase my legacy, I do it for I. I never do it for you. I do it for I, but I'm giving you the nice, beautiful knowledge so that you can go and do it. Just like Jesus Christ gives me all the knowledge to help myself to have a big legacy. You understand? So your legacy is your responsibility and your duty. So if you just want to watch Netflix all day and be with your girlfriend and that's it, that's your life, understand you must go and improve your legacy. Understand your legacy has to be Jesus Christ. Go and be so famous in life. Go and understand you have to walk your shoes. I have to walk my shoes. Or else we all have to do this. Or else everybody has to do this on the street. Or else everybody has to come here and busking in terms of Sydney right now or wherever you are. You have to start busking and public speak and public speak and public speak. And you understand why you're growing. You understand why you have achievement. You understand why you have a passion. Because you're just busking 1 hour a day about something you love to do. Eventually you'll become successful. I mean, understand? I mean, so simple. But understand that most people do not understand that. Or else people who are going seminars today, or else people who are going seminars today in terms of life, I promise you that's 1% of the world. But understand that 1% of the 1% of the 1% of the 1% of the people who are going seminars today are doing busking performance. I mean, do you understand? Or else everybody wants to go to seminars and listen to public speakers, but nobody wants to come here in terms of Sydney, Australia to do a busking performance except I in Sydney. I'm giving a public speaking speech right now. You must understand that in the world, only 1% of the 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 1% do public speaking on the street every single day for 1 hour. I mean, you understand? I mean, guess what? I realize that's your opportunity. So be that 1% of the 1% of the 1% of the 1% of the 1%. I mean, you understand? I mean, be that individual who comes on the street and does a nice, beautiful performance of public speaking about anything. I mean, talk about your life. I mean, talk about health. I mean, talk about Jesus Christ. I mean, talk about everything. I mean, talk about all the subjects of the world. I mean, talk about the coronavirus. I mean, talk about something that updates you and everybody else. I mean, talk about something that is updating you. I mean, talk about your interests on the street and public speak and public speak and public speak, and you're great. I mean, it's that simple, isn't it? I promise you, although you have to understand, it's very simple to do it. I promise you, it's just one step. Or as one step is just get here and, I mean, get everything I have is one step. And guess what? I realize, just come here. I realize to become just like Jesus Christ today and have all of his habits is just one step. I mean, it's just one step. But understand either way that it's very simple. I mean, understand? But people make it difficult. I never make it difficult. I make sure you understand that everybody else will make it difficult for you. I'll never make it difficult for you. I'll give you the ideas much more than anybody else. I'll give you so much more ideas. I mean, understand every single day that when I give ideas, I make sure people are successful. I make sure people understand how to grow. I mean, make sure you understand how I'm growing right now. I'm growing through communicational skills and understand how smart I am to be able to do this every single day for 1 hour and much more. I mean, you must understand that when I go and really communicate daily and daily and daily, you must understand that I'm growing through my communicational barrier of growth. I understand although that growth is not my barrier. I understand that what's my barrier in life, I understand is I understand I just go and break through the barrier of life and I make sure how to grow. I understand that when I really relate everything that's a barrier or let's say a limiting belief or something, I go back to the I and I say I over that. I am better than a limiting belief. I am better than a barrier. I am better than everything. I mean, I go back to the I make sure I over you. I make sure when I grow every single day, I focus upon making sure that everybody has what they deserve. Alright, now, you must understand that sometimes guys have big muscles, but guess what? Alright, they have a big legacy. Alright, I mean, they have massive muscles, man. I mean, guess what? Alright, I mean, women love muscles so much. I mean, guess what? I mean, go for big legacies in life. I mean, guess what? Alright, a big legacy like Jesus Christ who has muscles like me in terms of life. I mean, understand? I mean, go for Jesus Christ muscles in life and you understand what legacy truly is. You understand that it's not about big muscles, cuz. I mean, understand? You must understand that it's more about making sure you get off the steroids, cuz. I mean, you understand? I mean, get off the drugs, cuz. I mean, you have to understand what that is. I mean, get off the beers with your colleagues. I mean, you have to understand what that is. I mean, understand every single day that your colleagues are not there for you. You understand? I mean, nobody's there for you except you. Otherwise, if you're not even there for yourself, I mean, how do you expect to succeed? I'm only here for myself in terms of my I. I'm the only one in my family that wants to increase my legacy. I mean, none of you want to increase my legacy. I mean, none of you. I want to increase your legacy by giving you the ideas how to do so. I mean, you understand? Or everybody here is increasing my legacy in one way, by giving me ideas. You're giving me ideas, but I have to work it. I have to do it myself. I have to increase my legacy by myself. I have to be doing this speech by myself to increase my legacy. I mean, you have to do it yourself too. You understand? Or else when you're around the world traveling and you have 1 billion videos, I'll have 2 billion videos. I have 10 billion videos more than you. I mean, you understand? Because I understand what true legacy is. And that's the individual who is doing the most in life is the biggest legacy. And that's that. I promise you. And now that's the competition between people every single day. That if you want to be the best, you have to outdo everybody. You have to understand that it's not about Amazon, or it's not about Spotify, or it's not about YouTube. I mean, forget those companies. I mean, that's not legacy. I mean, that's YouTube legacy. I mean, big legacy of YouTube. I mean, big deal. I mean, who's the people behind that? I mean, who are the people behind YouTube? I don't even know them. Or they're not teaching people much. Or, I mean, who's behind Spotify? I don't even know who's behind Spotify. Or is that individual's not teaching much in life? I mean, who's behind Nike brand and Adidas brand? I don't know. I don't know them. because they're not teaching me much. I mean, you understand? Or else now I understand that when I teach you so much, you understand who I am. I mean, when I teach you so much, you understand how I really live life. I mean, come and ask me a question. I mean, every single day, I understand when you have a question, I mean, just make sure you're asking something about your life or that you want to improve on. I understand every single day I'm focusing upon giving information.
Give information about what?
I mean, about everything.
What's the purpose of life?
Or else the purpose of life is making sure that you grow and grow with your story and making sure that you come and public speak your story.
Thank you very much.
I thank you very much. I thank you. I thank you. I mean, make sure you understand that. You must start with your story, or else that's the purpose of life. I mean, the purpose of life is, or else it starts with you. I mean, you have to understand that. Or else every single day is focused upon your ability to understand that I'm here to help you and I'm here to really give you that nice, beautiful power that you need. You need that motivation in your life. I'm here to understand that you have 600 hours of motivation on my nice, beautiful YouTube. I mean, come and check it out. You need motivational content. You need something to inspire you to grow. You need a leader in your life who can give you information. You are already a leader. You just need more leaders around you. You need to surround yourself with better people. I will lead you directly with my information where you have to go. I promise you, although that what's amazing is understand that my information alone will guide you. I promise you, my information alone will give you that strength you need. I promise you, my information alone will boost your career and will help you in every area of life because you'll develop my mindset. Whereas my mindset is something that you need. And my mindset is the 600 knowledge, in terms of 600 hours of knowledge I've given and more. Whereas now, either way, that nice beautiful number is going up by 365 hours every single year. I'm giving 365 hours every single year of ideas. I mean, guess what? I can do 1 hour a day of this. I mean, understand every single day that I'm also understanding that now I can do 1 minute comedy shows. I can do 1 minute motivational videos. I can do 1 minute acting shows on my nice beautiful playlist in my YouTube account. I can do nice beautiful talents where I can do comedy and acting and singing. I can have 3 playlists on my YouTube now and I can do it 1 minute each. I can teach you through 1 minute segments and that's how I grow my talent. I grow my talent through 1 minute episodes. I do Serbian comedy as well. I do Serbian acting as well. So I'm always looking for more opportunity. I mean, I'm Serbian. I mean, why not act in Serbia as well? I mean, why not sing in Serbian as well? I'm Serbian. I mean, if I can also speak nice, beautiful Spanish, I mean, I could, what's that? You want to go to the train station? You must be reading something along the way because that's how you grow. That's what I have over here. So I'll give you my nice beautiful. I'll give you my nice beautiful business card. You can check out my nice beautiful YouTube account. You can come check out my YouTube account. And so now what's amazing is you can always have me as your mentor, but make sure you're reading something along the way with your dad. I mean, make sure you understand every single day you have to be reading something. It's very important. Or else what's amazing is every single day you're growing. You understand every single day you must be making sure that you're public speaking and you must be making sure every single day you're doing something to grow your communicational skill because that's how you grow. You make sure you're away from the drugs. You must be away from the nightclubbing. I mean, go to Jesus Christ and understand the Bible and then read upon every single day upon making sure that your life is growing because that's how you become a public speaker. You need to get up on a public speaking microphone in front of people. I mean, look at the people here and understand you boost your confidence like this. I mean, it's very simple. Understand that what's amazing is every single day, make sure that she gets the education through my YouTube channel because that's amazing. I promise you, I'm self-education. I give you self-help books. Or as the books that I read, I give it to you. I promise you, although that's how I become successful. But universities and all these colleges around your school and the high school and public schools is not going to teach you. I promise you that will not teach you. I'll teach you something. I promise you that what's amazing is public school and high school doesn't make you a millionaire. I promise you that what makes you a millionaire is my information. Or else my information will make you a millionaire. I promise you that what's amazing every single day is focus upon never going to high school. I mean, focus upon never going to public school. I mean, in year 12, I jigged high school. 88 days of year 12, I didn't go to year 12 for 88 days. I thank you, God. Because guess what? I understand those people who were actually in my classes in terms of year 12 are never my friends today. I mean, understand? Or as my only friend is I today. Do you have a question?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like I see you talking a lot, so I respect you out here, but I'm confused by what you just said.
Or what's amazing is when I went to high school, I took 88 days away from year 12 in terms of I went away from my friends in terms of those people that I was with. And the reason why, because everybody else is going to leave you and they're going to go their separate ways, but they're not going to teach you much. Or else those people around you right now will not teach you much, but I will.
Yeah, bro, but don't you think that the point of school is like, I understand it's a social thing, but the point of school is to be there to learn something and you're getting that from the teachers? understandably that you have your friends in school, but oftentimes those people drift apart anyway because you're there for a common purpose. You're at school to learn, and then you finish and you go do other things, you move, you do whatever. The whole point of being at school and the reason why you should go to school is so you can be there and learn and educate yourself so you can be better in the future for whatever you want to face.
I'm already in school. I'm in school right now. I'm in school of life. But understand that high school and public school will not make you a millionaire. You must understand the books in terms
Obviously.
I promise you, although that's why I never never bring your kids into high schools and public schools of governments, because you understand that those schools don't make your child a millionaire and a billionaire.
But is that the end goal that everyone should seek? Should people look to be millionaires and avoid going to school based on the fact of making money alone?
The best way you must homeschool your kids. You must understand that when I go and have kids of myself, I'll never take them to public schools and government education, because I give them the education through millionaires and billionaires that I learn from right now. I make sure my kids have an extra 12 years of life to never be around other kids, because my kids are going to be multi-billionaires.
Okay.
What's amazing is just understand this. I promise you, when I grow, I make sure I go and read all the books out there. That's the school of life. Not high school and public school in terms of life.
You're right. Let me say this though. Like, do you think that having your kids be around other children and be around people where it may not necessarily be the best for their long-term education, but they're around other people, don't you think that is like a lot of benefits to helping them adjust and like relate to others?
Now with my kids, I understand what's amazing is I allow my kids to go anywhere. I allow them to go anywhere, but I tell them
not to school.
I allow them to understand this, that if they shall go to high school, I promise you, I give them the knowledge why they must never go.
Yeah, but don't you think if you isolate children from the real world and you give them these ideas that may be true, they can't apply them in a practical sense because they don't understand how to relate to others?
What's amazing is you can relate it to yourself. So if you're confident and more than confident enough that your kids will be far more successful than the people who are going to high school and public schools today, then why would you bring your kids into those schools when you can coach them yourself?
True. It's a big time investment though. What happens if, say, you need extra time to do something of your own, or you want to focus on your own stuff if you're not a millionaire yet?
You do everything you can right now to increase the knowledge of everybody around you.
I see.
Guess what? I realize now you may have 5-10 kids around you. You can develop yourself to be around them and coach them while you're coaching yourself. You can learn together. You can learn as fast as you can. And guess what? I realize no matter what, that whatever position you are in, you can have as many kids as you want, but have kids after 30. Because after 30 is what I realize that you have another 20 years to make kids.
Yeah, I think definitely if you're going to have children, they need to be in an environment where you can support them and facilitate them to be the best person they can be. I still think that it's good for people to be around different perspectives a lot, and I think that's what school does. It creates an environment where people can see different types of people all together in one place under a common purpose, and they're there to learn, but also to understand how to relate to other people. That's like, you get this actual knowledge that you're learning from books and school subjects, but you get this like tacit, like underlying knowledge of how to talk to people, or how to especially in Sydney, there's so many different cultures, everyone around. Having people just go to school or go to classes and be around all different types of people, I think that honestly is almost more valuable. Like understanding different people, that's something that a lot of if you want to make millions of dollars, like you say, you need to be able to understand people, and that's the best way to do it, is be around them.
I can say nobody else wants your kids more successful than you. I promise you that what's amazing is understand this. I want your kids to be so successful, but understand that those teachers in those schools don't want to increase your kids' legacies. But what's amazing is understand that when you have more knowledge, you understand why you're a multi-billionaire and why you don't bring your kids into public schools like government schools.
So you would take them to private schools?
I never take them to private schools because I give a private school right now. I make sure that you understand this. I go around learning about all this knowledge. I apply it. And then my kids grow up watching me, and they already have the self-education they need because I'm the school of life. You must understand, I teach my kids through everything that I've been learning. And then once I apply it, or else my kids also apply it through me. In terms of my eye. Understand that what's important is understand that other people, and as you said, you must understand that what's amazing is understand that when your kids go around other people, or else yes, they may learn something. You're giving me ideas about how you are, but doesn't mean I hang around with you. Yep. I mean, what's amazing is understand you have to give me a reason for why I have to hang around with you. You have to give me some ideas. So if you have 600 hours on YouTube right now, I will definitely hang around with you. But if you have no YouTube account and you have a private Instagram, I'll never hang around with you.
But You could say that filtering people out based on things that you like is kind of like groupthink, and it's actually not helpful.
Or else what is helpful is understand that I'm teaching you something. I'm teaching you to be around people who are giving much more information. So when you have more information to give me, I then can learn from you.
Of course, but I think navigating any social setting is about understanding those things, but also being empathetic towards others anyway, and just like not liking people just because they can give you something.
I love everything. I love people doing everything in this life. But what's amazing is understand that if you want to grow, you must understand to go to the books and understand to self-educate yourself so much that your kids and those people around you can only be much more inspirational about you. Because understand that when I go and lift people and I go and give them ideas every single day, I grow with my communication skill. Because I understand those teachers in high school and public school did not teach me about life much. You must understand that nobody teaches me about life more than I realize that now when I go and really take action upon really living my life, you must understand those teachers have bad habits too, or they have poor habits, so they're going to teach your kids how to have poor habits too. So that is why I protect my kids to never put them around other people, but just to put them around myself is more enough to make sure that they are secure the best way.
All right, you seem to have your mind made up. Thanks for talking.
I thank you. So, for example, I'll just add to the equation here because I'm an entrepreneur. So, when you're an entrepreneur, you're always adding to the equation, but you're understanding that I'm a vegan, for example. So, my kids will grow up being a vegan. But if I put them in other schools with meat eaters, or else then they become meat eaters. You have to understand that what's amazing is, you can just switch it off, but understand that what's amazing is every single day I focus upon making sure that I have just a better role modeling career. So, when you look at my nice, beautiful Instagram, you check out more ideas. I have no worries, so thank you very much. I understand that every single day, you must focus upon making sure that when I give something, you must receive it. Or else if you're not receiving my business card or information in your life, how do you expect to grow? You must be receiving when somebody gives you something for free. I realize if you don't want the free road, or else I'll give you my business card, but you have to receive it. I'll give you my business card. Thank you very much. I understand that what's amazing is understand that it's for free. Or as the free gift of giving. Or as when you're giving something, you're giving an idea. Just make sure you understand you're never ashamed of yourself to give something, because you understand that business card has an idea about how you can make your business card. Come and check out my business cards and how I do it, at least. Be so interesting about your life to be curious at least how I do my business card, because that's something that you need to do. Or else now, either way, I understand when you're not curious about my life, I understand it's because you're not curious about information. I understand that what's amazing every single day is focus upon a better life. I understand when I focus upon a better life, I focus upon better communicational skills. I understand when I really, really dwell upon a better life every single day, I focus on giving ideas. But understand that what's amazing every single day is don't take your kids to public schools of governments. Understand that government schools are not something that is going to educate your kids in the long run. You must understand, I educate your kids, or else I educate your kids in the long run. I am self-education. I am something that really, really studies the Bible. I study all information about business and multi-billionaires and everything about information. I process it. I give it to you. I'm a messenger of everything in terms of information. You must understand that I just go process my will to succeed. So when I teach your kids every single day how to succeed, you understand why they become public speakers. And you understand why they become multi-millionaires. You understand why they become stars, because I'm something of that nature right now. You must understand that when I really, really come and really give a performance every single day, that's to the best of my ability, I teach your kids how to do the same thing. You must understand that what's amazing is people in terms of high schools and public schools and private schools and colleges of all sorts is run by the banks, and the banks don't want you to succeed. You must understand that, or else the banks want you to have minimum wage of $15 now. You must understand, they want you to have $15. Guess what, Roz? A $15 per hour is nothing. You must understand that what's amazing is increase your skills and knowledge of giving, and then you understand how you make all the money in the world. I promise you that what's amazing is understand that those people who are voting today with the politics are relying on politics to live their life. You must understand, you never ever go and rely on politics to help you have a bigger, understand, you never go to politics to help you. You must understand, you must go and read politics. You must understand, you never go and rely on politics to help you to have a bigger wage for yourself. You must understand that what's amazing is when you have a bigger wage for yourself, you're not relying on politics and the people of politicians to gain a better wage for yourself in terms of plastic money, because they want to decrease your wage in terms of the 9-to-5 job, or else they want you to work for less. Understand? I mean, they want you to have less plastic money. So understand, the politicians today of governments do not want you successful. But understand, I want you successful. I want you to understand my knowledge. Understand when you go and read my knowledge. I mean, get my business card. I mean, understand what's on it. I mean, understand what's in my YouTube. I mean, understand what's in my Instagram. I understand every single day when I'm growing all the time, I'm focusing upon a better life. But understand, when I give you more knowledge and you're not satisfied with it, you have to understand to go and learn more. I mean, understand? I mean, learn more then. I mean, understand that if you're talking with me on the microphone over here and I give you my business card and you don't want to take it, I mean, why did you talk to me in the first place? I mean, do you understand? So what's amazing is understand that gentleman over there doesn't want to do business with I because he doesn't believe in I and my information. Or that's why he doesn't want to receive my business card. So if you don't want to receive my business card, you have to understand either way that he doesn't listen. I promise you that when you don't listen, you don't grow. You have to listen. I have to listen to my billionaires. I have to listen to Jesus Christ. I have to listen to making sure that I can grow my life. So understand that that individual there is somebody who goes against the grain in terms of against my information. So guess what? Or else he'll go into somebody else's hands. So either way, you must understand that if you don't believe in this, or else what else do you believe in? You must understand, you must be this. I mean, do you agree? You must be this. You must be a public speaker. I mean, you have to understand either way that what's amazing is when I go and really dwell upon a better life every single day, I promise you, you must understand that those who believe in this become this. I realize every single day that what's amazing is I lead through different tactics and different persuasions every single day. I focus on making sure you understand that what's amazing is education is a system. You have to create your own self-education system. And now that's the nicest and most beautiful way to say that it's the biggest business in the world now. Or else anything that's a business, or else anything that's the biggest business in the world today is self-education. Or else there's three types of education. Or else there's informal education, or else there's formal education, and there's self-education. Now, you must understand, informal education is in government schools. Formal education is in government schools, or else now Toastmasters and any type of community leadership program is informal, or else that's what you do out of formal education. I mean, understand? But what you do with informal education is you learn informal education with other people and you grow together, or else that's a slow way to grow. Or else now self-education is what I'm doing right here. I'm growing alone. I don't need a crowd. I don't need a community. I don't need to go to those seminars. I mean, you understand? I already have my Jesus Christ. I mean, you understand? So what's amazing is I just go and teach the Bible all day long. I can do that. I mean, what's amazing is understand that I still go and read upon by myself. I learn by myself. I have mentors that I'm surrounding myself with who are multi-billionaires. I mean, understand? I mean, they're multi-billionaires. So either way, they feed me information about real estate and economics and health and personal development and how to start business and life coaching skills and strategies about time management and also sales and pitching and marketing. I mean, understand? So I'm always surrounding myself with those people. So either way, they teach me how to market, but I can see already the road. I can see how to live my life. But most people here do not believe in my information. I mean, you understand? And why is that? Because they believe that some kind of individual who does street performance is a stupid idiot. I mean, you understand? Or else they believe that this is stupid idiots. I mean, how is this stupid idiots? I'm a public speaker, man. I mean, you understand? I mean, how is this stupid? Because most people don't even want to grab my business card. And why is that? Or else it's because they're stupid. I mean, you understand? Because guess what? I realize that what's amazing is I'm curious. I'm curious about everything. I want to grab your business card. I mean, come and give me your business card. I mean, come and give me your business card in life. I mean, do you have a business? I mean, guess what? I have a business. I have a business card. I have a business card. I understand that what's amazing is through the 110 hours of public speaking that I've done, I mean, only, let's say, one individual that I can remember right now off the top of my head who's actually given me their business card. And it's actually this cameraman who has 70K followers online. Or else he has 70K followers. But when somebody gives you their business card, you go and see it. You go and see the ideas. You go and see their Instagram. You go and see what they have. I mean, understand? And now, either way, you must understand that what's amazing about life is go and be anything you want to, or else go and be anything you want to be. But be that in Jesus Christ and follow the 10 commandments of life and understand that's the best way. I promise you the best way is teach people every single day about life. I have a wish. I have a wish to be great. I understand either way. You must understand I'll let it go. I promise you that what's amazing every single day is I catch one of those nice, beautiful fur of the nice beautiful flower that goes in the air. I catch it and I wish for it. I mean, I wish for it every single day to be much better. I approach that. What's amazing every single day is I go and really make up meanings that are much better. I mean, you understand? So every single day I focus upon making sure I'm planning in a video, but I'm making sure every single day that I'm persuading people to live a greater life. I understand that if you're not really with I, you must understand to be with yourself the most. You must understand that what's amazing is go the way of information. I provide information. So since you don't even grab my business card, or else that's because you don't believe in information. I mean, you understand? Guess what? Or else that's not my fault. But what's my fault is I understand now. I just grow with my I. Love you. I approach it every single day that if something's my fault, I say it's my I understand either way, that's how I grow. Or as I take full responsibility for your life so I can give you everything to make sure that you can succeed. Or as when you succeed every single day, I focus upon making sure you understand my business card. I mean, come and check it out. I mean, come and check out something that's really great. I approach that what's great every single day is I focus upon making sure I'm living my life to the best I can. And when I do that daily, I focus on coaching people. And when you coach people in the street because that's what you do. I realize that's what leaders do. I mean, that's why I'm always doing this. I'm making sure I'm growing my communication skill today. And when I do that, I do it in front of people because I have courage. I have something of making sure that I have a mindset to give you. And when I give you that mindset, I realize it's really in the information product. I realize it's really making sure that every single day you must understand why I do this. I do this so that I can grow you. I mean, in a sense, so when I grow you, I grow myself the most in terms of my I love you. I understand that what's amazing every single day is I'm focusing upon making sure that my communication skill gets greater and greater and greater. And I pound it into you. I pound the information into you. Because what's amazing is this motivational content will motivate you for the rest of your life. I thank you. I understand that what's amazing is understand every single day I focus upon making sure I grow. I promise you when I grow, I always have more to deliver. I'm always making sure every single day that everybody can hear me in terms of I understand that what's important every single day is focus upon greater communication skills. I promise you when you focus upon greater communication skills, you'll ask me a question. Otherwise, that what's amazing is understand I always invite people to ask me a question because I'll solve it for you right now. I promise you that's what I do. I just talk it up. I mean, when I talk it up, I live it. I live my talk. I live what I say every single day. I'm integrity. I love you is integrity. I promise you every single day I focus upon making sure that I'm always much greater than who I am. And when I do that daily, I focus upon my nice beautiful communicational skill. And my communicational skill is infinite. I mean, you must understand I have an infinite amount of knowledge. I just keep talking about it every single day. I focus upon what I really love to do every single day. And I dig into the information and I give it to you really quickly. I mean, go and check out Zig Ziglar and how enthusiastic he is about giving knowledge. I mean, go and check it out. When he starts giving you that nice, beautiful method of persuasion, you understand what he can convince you with. I mean, understand Jim Rohn and how he goes about it. I mean, every single day you must focus upon motivating people. You must focus upon understanding that you must be a public speaker right now. You must understand every single day you must lead people right now. You must understand that it's never about killing people, or else that what it's about is growing people. You must understand every single day, focus upon a better life and just focus on your success and making sure that people have more information to give. And then that way you understand why you inspire people. And when you inspire people daily, you focus on connecting the dots every single day. And you focus upon making sure every single day you have much more success. I mean, that's what it's about. And it's about communicational skills like I have today. You need to be able to speak like I can. You need to be able to grow like I can. You need to be able to public speak like I can today. I mean, start today. I mean, understand every single day you must go and grow yourself all the time. You must understand when I grow, I'm serious about growth. I'm serious about communication. I'm serious about speaking up. I mean, you understand? So either way, you can see Martin Luther King Jr. I have a dream. I have a dream as well that I understand that everybody around me is growing when I speak over here. And now I understand either way that what's amazing every single day is a focus upon different areas of life, and that's how I'm in a state of trance right now. I'm in a state of music in my life. I'm very happy, and I'm getting happier and happier and happier the more knowledge I give you. I promise you, it's that simple. Because when I'm doing that, or else when I do it in front of people like this, and people are watching me, or else I have bliss and peace. I have so much peace today. I promise you, what's amazing is when I do it in front of people, and 50,000 people are watching me every single day, you must understand that's bliss. I promise you, that's success. I promise you, it's success when you have more success than other people, and you're public speaking about it and teaching them how you gain that success. I promise you, that's the best way. I promise you, although that music production is not just the way in terms of I promise you, what's amazing is go and do music production, but go and do life coaching. I mean, go and do all areas of life. You must understand that if you just pick the music production road, or that's all you ever be. I mean, go be Jesus Christ too. and teach the Bible as well. I mean, teach music production, and then teach some health, and teach some weight loss, and teach some muscle gain. I mean, teach everything. I mean, understand? I mean, don't just teach music production. I mean, understand? I mean, teach everything. I mean, what's amazing is go and teach everything you can. I mean, go and do the best you can every single day. I mean, you have 24 hours in a day, but make sure you understand that 1 hour of your day is 3 hours of your life. I mean, 1 hour of your day is actually 3 years of your life. You must understand that what's amazing is go and calculate the numbers. You understand that every single day, that when you go and calculate long term, you understand that over 72 years, you understand that 1 hour a day is 3 years of life. I mean, be careful about where you're investing your 1 hour a day. I mean, make sure you have the best schedule in your life, that your schedule is only going towards you. I mean, understand that because I don't send people's messages online anymore, I save 1 year and 5 months of my life. I mean, you understand? I mean, today, if you especially want to save your time, I mean, understand to never ever talk to people online. I mean, never talk to them online and you'll save 1 year and 5 months. But guess what? I reply to those people who are fans of mine. I reply to people who want to talk to me personally. I understand that I never reply to those people who have no value. I mean, understand? I reply to value. So when I reply to people online, I look for opportunity. I mean, maybe somebody wants to interview me. I mean, maybe somebody wants to give me a nice, beautiful public speaking gig somewhere or whatever. But what's amazing is I talk to those people only. I mean, understand? I only talk to people who can give me an opportunity. But if you just want to see how my day is going, I mean, check it out, man. I mean, every single day I'm posting a video. I mean, check it out. I mean, come and check out my Instagram. I'm always posting photos. I mean, you can see how my day is going. You don't have to ask me. I mean, you understand? But what's amazing is understand that I don't talk to just anybody. I mean, I'll talk to you if you come here. But what's amazing is understand how I grow. I grow for communicational skills. Or else now, either way, when I challenge you and I say, I'll never follow you if you don't have a YouTube channel. I mean, do you understand? You need a YouTube channel for me to follow you. You need an Instagram that's public that I can follow. I mean, I understand this gentleman over here that I interviewed just recently. I understand that what's amazing is he gets offended by that. I understand that what's amazing is understand that he doesn't have a YouTube channel, or else he doesn't have an Instagram, or else how can I follow him? I mean, how do I follow you then, man? I understand. So what's amazing is understand that's why he doesn't grab my business card, because he doesn't even have social media. I mean, understand. So either way, you must understand that what's amazing is when you have social media, or else then you can go on YouTube and surround yourself with multi-billionaires. I mean, when you have Instagram, I mean, you can go on Instagram today and check out what multi-billionaires are doing. I mean, get smart. I mean, understand? I mean, the best way to live your life every single day is smarter. I mean, understand smartness? I mean, smartness is curiosity. And when you're curious about your life, you understand greatness. And anybody that's greatness today is giving knowledge. Or as when you're giving knowledge every single day, I mean, focus upon making sure that your life is successful. Or as if you believe you're smarter than me, I mean, come and check it out. I mean, come and interview me. I mean, come and understand, I'll solve your problem. I mean, that's it. Because this is the competition of who's the smartest in life. I'm the smartest human being alive. I promise you, there's nobody smarter than me in life. I promise you that no matter what you're saying, I can communicate better than anybody. I promise you. I promise you that what's amazing every day is that I focus upon making sure I grow. I'm making sure every single day that I give you the information on how to be the smartest human being on the planet. I mean, that's the way to talk. I mean, be the smartest. And understand that anybody who's the smartest is living the longest as well. I mean, you understand? Or it's not about, let's say, anything other than making sure that you have to understand, for example, Avicii. You must understand to never go around the world and drinking alcohol and killing yourself. I mean, you understand? So I don't want you to die below 30. I want you to never die. I want you to understand that there is no death. I want you to understand that Avicii and everybody in terms of Michael Jackson is going around the world with Jesus Christ right now. I understand either way what's amazing is you can use people's references and their mistakes and learn from it right now. I mean, understand IO as well, who goes around the world and is a great music producer, but guess what? I realize that he commits suicide. I realize understand either way that what's amazing is understand that when you're growing, I love everything. I understand, although, make sure you understand that when I grow people in the best information possible. So understand that if somebody wants to commit suicide, or it's because they're drinking alcohol and because they're doing drugs. I understand, although, that I love IO, I love all these people, but what's amazing is go and talk it up. I mean, go and talk it up better. I understand, although I have to say their names because I have to process their names. I have to process it because it's in my mindset. I mean, in a sense, so what's amazing is understand that when I go thinking something every single day, I just try to say it as much as I can so that I can grow. I have nothing against anybody, but what's amazing is understand that when I go and really grow myself, I understand it's really that I go and really understand that you go and see Diego Maradona as well. I mean, go and have a great legacy. I understand? I mean, have a greater legacy than that. I mean, go and focus upon making sure every single day you're focusing upon different areas of your life and making sure that you're growing. I promise you that's what it's about, but making sure that you understand that happiness is what you give and not what you get. Or else happiness is never what you get from life, or else happiness is what you give. I mean, what you give is what's inside of you right now. I mean, wisdom and information is the only aspect of life that's inside of you right now. And that's your soul. Or else the soul is what you give to people. Or else the heart is information, or else the soul is information. So when you're giving wisdom, you're giving your heart, you're giving your soul. So that's what you give to succeed every single day. And you do it in front of people every single day and create events for yourself, and you understand why you're successful. I mean, every single day, you must understand, I'm so successful. I'm very sure though that most people don't believe in my success. I mean, why? Or else it's because they're arrogant, or else it's because they're not curious about I, or else it's because they don't want to succeed. I understand although that what's amazing is I succeed. I make sure I succeed regardless of them. So either way, everybody's going in their own directions. But you're always choosing your story. You're always choosing your path right now. I mean, you're always choosing how successful you are right now. Or else that Brian Tracy says that success is a choice. I mean, being rich is a choice. I mean, if you want to be richer than anybody, you just have to choose it. Or else if you want to choose it, you have to give it. Or else that choosing, and the real choosing of life is what you give. I mean, when you're giving something that is really successful every single day, you focus upon a better life. Or else when you focus upon a better life every single day, you'll focus upon making sure every single day that you can become much more successful. I promise you that's what it's about. I promise you it's about making sure you're living in freedom. Or else when you're living in freedom every single day, you'll focus on growing yourself. You make sure every single day you're focusing upon a better lifestyle. I understand that what's amazing is understand that when you're talking to anybody, talk the way you talk in a faster way. I mean, be more professional about it. And just because it may be a baby or whatever, I mean, start really acting about how you talk. And don't talk yourself down. I mean, make sure you're talking everything up. I mean, when you're talking everything up, you're just bettering your communication skills like I am today. I promise you that's what it's all about. But what's amazing is go and give a public speaking talk every single day and just be talking about something. I mean, give an idea here and there and you'll focus upon making sure that you're really loving life. I promise you that's what it's about. I realize it's about understanding Daniel Locke as well. I mean, go and check him out. I mean, understand every single day, focus upon promoting other people in your videos, and then that way you'll have a kinder heart. I mean, understand every single day when I focus upon ideas, I go on Instagram, I go on Netflix, I go and watch as much as I can, but I make sure every single day, you must understand, I woke up today, I mean, in 10 minutes, I get in the shower. I have to get here. I have to come here very quickly. I understand I went to sleep at 6 a.m. in the morning. I woke up, and guess what? Or else either way, at 3 o'clock, I have to get here really quickly. I mean, either way, you must understand that when I go and really do something to succeed, I make sure that I go and read as much as I can. But I'm reading currently Joel Osteen. I mean, Joel Osteen has a beautiful playlist on YouTube. And he has 106 videos of 30 minutes each. And guess what? All right, so he'll teach you Jesus Christ, and he'll teach you Bible work, and he'll teach you that aspect of life. I mean, go and check it out. I'll be reading his whole beautiful playlist on YouTube. All right, from start to finish. I'll press play on it, and it's going to roll into the second video, and it's going to roll into every single other video in that playlist. I mean, you understand? So that's how you read my playlist as well on YouTube. I mean, what's amazing is I put my nice beautiful content on YouTube because that way I gain some statistics about how many people are watching my videos and how people are also following I on YouTube and Instagram. I have statistics that show me how many people are visiting my programs and how many people are visiting my social media a day. I mean, did I say it? I mean, it goes by 7 days. But what's amazing is on YouTube, it goes by 7 in terms of 48 hours and also 60 minutes. But what's amazing every single day is focus upon making sure, make a show for yourself and focus upon making sure that you're understanding how to grow your followers. But if you want to grow your followers, you only ever grow your followers in front of people. Because otherwise, you're just going to be working online. I mean, it's not worth it. I promise you that what's worth it is work online and in front of other people. I mean, understand? I mean, don't just work online. I mean, work in front of people as well. I mean, understand? I mean, have both aspects of life. I mean, don't just have Samsung. I mean, have an iPhone as well. I mean, have both aspects and have the best phones. I mean, have the best technology. I mean, have the best cars. I mean, have everything. I mean, have the best real estate. I mean, check out Grant Cardone's real estate. I mean, go for that real estate. I mean, that real estate is huge. I mean, mansions, man. I mean, he owns mansions. I mean, understand? And guess what? Or else he holds them long term. And guess what? Or else he may sell it or not. But what's amazing every single day is focusing upon a greater lifestyle and focusing upon communication every single day. Which, I mean, come and get my business card. I mean, come and check it out. I mean, you'll see an idea. You'll see an idea and it's something that helps you every single day. Do you have a question? I mean, have a question for me. I mean, come and ask me a question. You can ask me one question about life. I mean, what's one question that you need solved in your life?
How do I get more money?
I mean, how do you get more money? You have to read more. You have to understand that when you read more, you understand how to develop your communicational skill. But to get more money, you public speak. You public speak. Thank you. I have over 600 hours of my knowledge in YouTube, so check it out. Every single year I have 365 hours coming up. I mean, 365 hours of videos every single year. For the next 72 years, you have me. Thank you. Thank you. Every single day, I have 365 hours of knowledge coming up every single year on YouTube. I mean, come and check it out. I mean, that's a lot of nice, beautiful video work. So realize every single day how much I can learn in front of people. I can learn so much in front of people, but what's amazing is my communicational skill. I'm very sure that's what you need. You need to be able to talk, baby. You need to be able to communicate your life in all aspects of life. You must understand every single day that what's amazing is understand every single day I focus upon a better life. I understand that although that most people probably never even see my business cards, but it's on the floor right here. I understand that it's just in your face. So if you're really smart, you'll come and grab it. I understand although every single day I focus upon a better life. I understand every single day I focus upon making sure I live my life to the best of my ability, but just make sure you're not bouncing into other people. I understand although that what's amazing is if you're walking, I mean, look at where you're walking and do not bounce into other people and touch them. I mean, go and focus upon balancing your life much better and focus upon making sure that you allow yourself to have everything you ever want. But to do that, you have to be giving information. You must understand that when you choose a great lifestyle, you're giving great ideas. And that's it. Whereas if you want billions of dollars, you give billions of dollars in ideas. And how do you do that? You do it in a public speaking event. You do it in a public speaking microphone. You do it by giving on a public speaking microphone on the street sometimes. I mean, you understand? I mean, come and do a basketball event and give $1 billion of ideas and you'll become a billionaire. I promise you, it's that simple. But life is right now. You must understand every single day to focus upon making sure that your life is something greater than it is. I promise you, when you do that daily, you focus upon making sure every single day that you're communicating. I mean, every single day I try to do as much as I can. I understand although I'll be getting a nice, beautiful, long basking license. I mean, you understand? I'll be trying to do 8-hour seminars on the street of just public speaking because I enjoy to public speak all day long. I enjoy to give as much as I can, but I understand although that I can give it a go. I mean, understand although what's amazing is understand I have to go and outreach myself. I have to go and do much more than what I'm doing. But understand that 8 hours of public speaking a day, and you're doing it, you become so much more growth. I mean, you'll do so much more then. And you'll be understanding how you're living life free. I mean, you'll be free, but make sure you're working it and make sure you understand how powerful that is. I mean, understand that what's amazing is if I work a 9-to-5 job, you must understand I never work a 9-to-5 job, but understand I have more enough money saved up right now in terms of my eye. Understand that what's amazing is understand that if you're working a 9-to-5 job, I mean, understand that you may be working part-time. I mean, understand you may be working 15 hours a week. I mean, come and get yourself a long basking license over here and give 16 hours in 2 days of public speaking. I mean, 16 hours of public speaking in 2 days. I mean, guess what? I realize that right now, I may be doing 1 hour a day. I mean, 1 hour a day for the whole week, which is 7 hours a week. I mean, and sometimes, I realize that for the past 10 days, I've been doing 20 hours. I mean, understand? I realize for the past 7 days, I've been doing 2-hour public speaking programs on the street. I thank you very much. I thank you. You're very kind. I thank you. Whereas every single day, what's really, really the nice, beautiful foundational way is that you just go and give something. I mean, give something. I mean, give somebody 5 cents, but just show them the love. I mean, you understand? So what's amazing is I receive a nice, beautiful dollar over here, but what's amazing is understand that when you're giving, or as I accept it, I love when people are giving something. So every single day, realize that it's a nice, beautiful attitude. To just give something. I mean, give them something. I mean, give them your business card. I mean, give them a nice, beautiful compliment. I mean, give them a nice, beautiful wisdom or courage or something. I mean, give them a thumbs up. I mean, every single day when you're giving compliments, you're giving plastic money too. I mean, you have to understand that what's amazing every single day is focusing upon making sure that you have abundance. And when you have abundance, I realize abundance comes to your door when you're helping people. I promise you, when you're helping people, you have the life. I promise you that what's amazing is create a service. But as Zig Ziglar says, if you help enough people get what they want, you'll get what you want. I mean, in a sense, so that's what I'm doing every single day. I'm focusing upon making sure that everybody gets my ideas. And then guess what? I help more than enough people like that, and then I get what I want. I get the help I deserve too because I'm helping people. Whereas when I help people, I help myself because what Zig Ziglar really means is you have to understand. It's really come back to yourself and communicate much more. And that's the only aspect of life that Zig Ziglar means, which is public speak. And that's how you get what you want. I mean, understand? Whereas that's the only aspect of life, making sure that you're going and growing yourself daily. I mean, understand that public speaking is the only resort. I mean, it's the only way to grow. I mean, understand? I mean, realize that right now. That public speaking is the only way to grow. I mean, understand it's the fastest way and it's the best way. I realize that it's much better for you to go and public speak in front of millions of people than be doing it online. I mean, understand? Or else there's a big difference. So what's amazing is go in front of people and do it. Or else every single day I focus upon making sure I grow my communicational skill. But those who have communicational skills can grow. And when I grow my fountain of joy. I focus on making sure that I grow my communicational skill so I can go much faster about what I do, and so I can go much more in terms of grow much faster than I do. Because I understand when I grow, baby. I understand that every single day I focus upon making sure that when I'm giving something of my information every single day in a different way, and that's how I grow. I go through different tactics. I go through making sure every single day I start with my eye, I end with my eye. I make sure every single day I focus upon just bettering my communicational skill. Otherwise, if you just want to be the kindest human being alive, I mean, focus on talking better. I mean, when you talk better, you will also understand how your habits are getting better. You understand how you can also maintain your schedule. But what's amazing is understand if you're working a 9-to-5 job, you work minimal hours. You work minimal hours at the 9-to-5 job. I mean, try to work minimal hours and the minimal wage. I mean, forget about more wage. I mean, forget about more salary. I mean, forget about that. Because the higher your salary, the more you have to go to these universities and beautiful colleges around town. And then guess what they do? Or they put you into 200 grand debt. I understand? Because they say, hey, it's education. I mean, guess what? I realize that what's amazing is go and invest your time to understand that you work minimal wage. I mean, work minimum and find yourself much more in life where you can go and live like you are broke, as Raymond John says. Or is that what's amazing is when you understand, when you live like you're broke, you have much more time to go and do what you will love to do. So let's say, for example, when you go and do public speak on the street and you're a busker, but let's say you have to go and work 16 hours a week. But guess what? You'll make $600 a fortnight or something like that. So what's amazing is you can still live in a single life, but then come on the street in between those hours and do 8-hour long busking performances and public speaking events so that you can grow much faster. I mean, do you understand? So either way, I mean, when you're not working 9 to 5, I mean, make sure you're doing 8-hour performances on the street. I mean, you understand? I mean, that's it. I mean, talk for 8 hours. I mean, that way, you at least catch up. So if I give one performance on the street from Monday, that is 8 hours long, I've already outdone myself in terms of what I do today for the whole 7 days. So understand that what's the goal for me today is that I do 1 hour every single day. I mean, if I do 1 hour in terms of life every single day for the week, or else that's 7 hours for the week of public speaking. But if I do 8 hours every single day, I promise you, although in the first day, I already achieved my week's worth of 1 hour a day. I mean, in a sense, so what's amazing is every single day, try to out-level yourself. I mean, try to do the most you can. I mean, every single day, try to make sure that you're communicating more. I mean, understand if you want to have a happier relationship with your husband or wife or whatever, you must understand to speak with each other more. I mean, that's how you do it. I mean, if you want to have anything, you do it more. I mean, you understand? Or else you must understand you have to do life more. You have to speak more with your kids. You have to connect with people more if you want to be happier. I mean, understand? Or else if you want to be happier, you have to learn how to talk better. And you have to learn how to talk more. Or else it's so easy to talk more, isn't it? You have to push your focus. Or else if you have level 1 focus, you push it into 10 hours of focus. I mean, understand? I mean, push it into level 10 focus. I mean, you have to push yourself. I mean, if you can only read 15 minutes, you read 30 minutes. I mean, read 10 hours and you'll focus upon that. I mean, understand that you never focus upon reading 15 minutes, you focus upon reading 24/7. I mean, just read as much as you can every single day. I mean, talk as much as you can. I mean, push yourself to talk. I mean, push yourself to read something consciously. I mean, understand? I mean, push yourself, because as growth, in terms of the nice, beautiful John C. Maxwell says, I mean, he says, hey, that nice, beautiful way of, let's say, growth is intentional. You must understand growth is intentional. You must understand that when you're growing, I mean, I focus upon making sure I read as much as I can. I write physically as much as I can. I type as much as I can. I write as many quotes as I can. I do as many videos as I can. I do as much as I can. I talk to as many people as I can. I go where the best opportunities are every single day. I mean, you understand? I focus upon the most I can do every single day. I do what I can do, but I do the most I can every single day. In communication work and in public speaking and in communication work especially. So anything that's communicating to you, like, for example, I have over 31,000 quotes. I mean, most people believe that's stupid to have. I mean, you must understand 31,000 ideas where I spoke up. I mean, I spoke up 31,000 times in my journal. So when I do it 1 million times, you understand why I'm so much better. I mean, understand? I write 1 million quotes now. I mean, I wrote 1 million quotes, I spoke up 1 million times. I mean, I gave you 1 million ideas. I deserve $1 million for that. I mean, understand? Whereas what's amazing is for each idea that you give, you'll make $1. I mean, understand? So what's amazing is every single day, give those ideas. I mean, understand either way that what's amazing is compound interest is in your favor when you're growing. So grow your communicational skills. Understand that what's amazing is I can do Tai Chi on the street as well. I can put some Tai Chi music and I can start doing some Tai Chi like this. I can start doing some Tai Chi and I can really understand how to do a 1 hour performance just doing yoga and Tai Chi on the street as well. I mean, I can do a street performance with that. I mean, I put some Tai Chi music. I mean, understand? I mean, guess what? And I'm promoting myself as well and I'm having fun in front of people. I mean, understand? So you can do that on the street. I mean, whatever you want to do, you can go, whoa. I mean, go and do it on the street. I mean, do it in front of people. I mean, you understand? And promote your Instagram. And you understand why you're so much better. I mean, go and promote and go and meditate on the street sometimes and do a live performance about it. I mean, understand? So whatever you want to do, you can do on the street. I mean, you want a cooking show? I mean, come and put a table here and start doing it. I mean, cook something. I mean, let people try out your new food. I mean, go to the shop. I mean, go to Woolworths and get $10 worth of food. I mean, sit and put a nice beautiful table here and then go and really give some free food on the street. I mean, understand? I mean, open up your nice beautiful service of giving free food. I mean, understand? I mean, you can do that. You can go to the Woolworths today. I mean, give some $20 and guess what? I mean, get your 2-hour license or 8-hour license on the street and get a table and put some cans and beans and guess what? I realize have people taste your food and put your Instagram and start promoting your Instagram and your social media and put some free food and homeless people will come up to you and try this, sir, and try this and try this. I mean, this is the best food and educate them about the food that you get at the nice, beautiful supermarket too. And put some music along the way, and then, I mean, let's have a party. I mean, understand? I mean, come on. I mean, every single day you can do that. I mean, guess what? It's a nice, beautiful experience to be in front of people. I can do that too for 1 hour every single day. I mean, understand? So that's just an idea of what you can do. But try to do something on the street. I mean, have a dancing performance with your kids every single day for 1 hour on the street. I mean, make sure everybody in your family has a busking performance in terms of a license to do busking. And then guess what? You come up with your kids and start prancing around front or in front of people. I mean, start dancing around and start promoting your whole family. I mean, understand? I mean, do it every day. And that's how you become great. And you become something much more like that. You become much happier with your family when you're dancing on the street every single day, isn't it? I mean, get your nice, beautiful family. I mean, get 5 microphones or how many people are in your family. I mean, get on the street and have a nice, beautiful seminar with your family only. And guess what? Let's get a nice beautiful DI module of a nice beautiful microphone system and get all the microphones you ever want. I mean connect it. I mean connect all the microphones. I mean connect 30 microphones together and let other families join your parade. I mean have a talk with everybody on the streets. Understand? So let there be 50 of you family members out there or whatever talking from one public speaker. There's over one portable speaker where there's 50 microphones plugged into the DI module. And guess what? I realize invest in 50 microphones. And guess what? You may have 5 family members, but maybe some other families want to join you. I mean, understand? And guess what? I mean, promote your Instagram. I mean, promote your YouTube channel. And then just go talk about how you're just really, really increasing your family's worth today. I mean, just talk about how you're increasing the confidence to be in front of people with your family. I mean, understand that it's a smart idea. So understand that what's amazing is you're in front of people and you have the spotlight. And your kids and whatever, I mean, let us sing Twinkle Twinkle. I mean, let them sing. But guess what? You must understand that what's amazing is teach your kids from an early age. I mean, from age of 1 to write their own lyrics and to sing their own lyrics. I mean, don't go sing other people's music. I mean, teach your kids not to sing other people's music. I mean, teach them from 1 year of age to make their own lyrics and to sing their own lyrics. I mean, that way they become a star about what they do every day. Or else, what's amazing every single day is focus upon doing original work. I mean, you understand? I mean, this is not something that I grabbed from anybody else. I mean, this is something that's coming out of me. Or else this is original work. Or else what's amazing is understand you never go copyright other people's work. Or else copywriting other people's work means stealing their work and saying that it's yours. Or else that's a liar. I mean, you understand? So what's amazing is say that you're referencing their work in your work. Or else now, because you're referencing their work in your work, I can say, I mean, when you help other people get what they want, you understand what you get in terms of what you want. Or else, although you must understand, that's what Zig Ziglar says. Or else now, if you want everything in your life, you must help other people get what they want so that you get what you want. And then I say, hey, that's Zig Ziglar who said that. I mean, that's it. I mean, otherwise, if I said that it's me who says that, or that's not true. I'm not sure that what's true is understand that I do say that. I also realize that it's referencing from Zig Ziglar. So I reference it. I still promote him. I understand? But if you don't want to promote somebody, because guess what? I realize if I say that it's I who says that, but then guess what? I realize that does Zig Ziglar get a promotion there? Because yes, you must understand that what's amazing is I make sure to say that it's Zig Ziglar's quote. I understand? So that I can promote Zig Ziglar, because if you don't, I mean, why aren't you promoting other people then? I mean, if you promote other people, you'll also be promoting yourself. You must understand that. Or else that, for example, Spotify is a nice, beautiful example of that. Or else they're promoting all the music artists. I mean, that's why their beautiful business is big in terms of that. I mean, understand? Or else YouTube is promoting everybody else. And guess what? You'll also be promoted. I mean, understand? So what's amazing is when you understand that you never go starting these YouTube channels, and you start YouTube channels, but don't be creating these applications. I mean, go and understand how to go and create anything you ever want. But understand it's more about the knowledge they're giving than it is about anything else. I mean, in a sense, so what's amazing every single day is focus upon making sure that you are something of an information service. So understand I am like a YouTube, but much better. I'm better than YouTube. I understand that what's amazing is my YouTube channel is my face. Or as my Spotify is my face. Or as my Nike brand and my Adidas brand is my face. Or as I am my own company. So when you are your own company every single day, you focus on making sure that you understand that what's amazing is if you shall go create a nice beautiful business of promoting other people, you must understand you'll promote yourself as well. But what's amazing is just promote yourself. I mean, you understand? I mean, I rather promote myself than anybody else. Or else now Spotify rather promote other people than themselves. I mean, that's how it is. Approach YouTube, or else YouTube rather promote other people than themselves. Approach that's how it is. Approach it now, either way, I rather promote myself than other people. I mean, why is that? Because I'm a brand, I'm a face. So I promote Danny Milivojevic. I'm a media company. I'm a media company about what? I'm a media company about Danny Milivojevic. I promote my name, I promote my legacy, but what's behind my name? Or else information is what I promote. I promote all types of information every single day. I'm always focusing upon making sure that everybody around me has information to give. So when I give that information to you, you also receive it, and that is how you grow. You grow through making sure you're the best. Or else when you're the best, or else sometimes you have to fast. You have to fast, you have to delay food. You have to delay gratification. You have to delay food and drink so that you can give your public speaking performance. Or else sometimes you have to delay go to the pee. Or else you have to understand to realize that what's amazing is sometimes you have to delay going to the pee. You understand? I mean, delay the toilets. I mean, delay the poop. You understand? So that you can give your public speaking toilets in terms of your nice, beautiful program. So what's amazing every single day, I understand that you have to delay the toilet sometimes. You understand? So you can give your public speaking speech. I understand that every single day is focus upon better words. Whereas now, those words that I use, I understand either way that what's amazing is go and focus upon making sure every single day you go and really develop your nice, beautiful ability to better your communicational skills. I mean, better your communicational skills every single day in fashion that you can go and really understand a fashion statement today is promoting words. I mean, promote every single word in a dictionary. I mean, understand that pee and poop is not disgusting. I mean, it's just positive. That when you pee and poop, you have to understand that it's how you live. I mean, understand, so realize that when, ew, I mean, understand, I mean, guess what? I mean, grow up. I mean, understand? I mean, those women who go, ew. I mean, guess what? I mean, just grow up a bit. I mean, understand? So what's amazing is don't pick up the nice, beautiful tone of woman when they say ew, and you're a man who also says that. I mean, don't be saying ew when women are saying that. I mean, understand? I mean, if you're a man and then you say ew, I mean, you look like a woman. Understand? I mean, don't be saying ew. I mean, say something much better than that. I mean, what's amazing is understand that if you speak like other people, you also become other people. I used to be that individual who's a man who used to say ew. I mean, guess what? I realized it makes you look so gay. Whereas now I have no other opportunity other than growth today. But what's amazing is I love gay people. I love everything. But what's amazing is make sure you're growing. I mean, make sure you're growing every foundation you have every single day. I mean, focus upon making sure you have a business every single day. And when you have a business, you'll focus upon making sure how to grow that. Whereas when you grow something that is you every single day, you understand the business of life. You understand how to grow. You understand why you need to grow. You understand why you need to make sure that you have everything you deserve in a better way. So focusing upon better communicational skills every single day is how you grow. You're focusing upon making sure you always deliver. You must be delivering quality. I mean, what's quality? I mean, information about your life is quality. You must understand why you produce it. You must understand how to grow that. You must understand how you communicate daily. But when you're communicating, you're making sure that you're the best in communication. I mean, understand every single day you do that. I mean, focus upon making sure you're growing your communication daily and speaking nicer and nicer throughout time. And then you develop what? You develop a better attitude. When you develop a better attitude, you develop better habits. And that's how you do it through better public speaking and better communicational skills. So when I say better communicational skills, I mean speak in a way that correlates into a better way that you never said before, that is making sure that you're growing in different ways, that is just positive. I mean, in a sense, so when you're positive communication every single day is a happier life. Brasha, that's how you do it. Brasha, what's amazing every single day is when I'm much more positive and positive and positive in life, I get much more than negativity ever helps I. I'm not sure, although that's what Zig Ziglar says. I'm not sure, although you must understand that when I really go and correspond a nice beautiful quote, I reference it in a better way every single day. So I just make sure every single day you focus upon making sure every single day, focus upon making sure that you credit yourself in a better way. I mean, credit yourself in a way that can say that, hey, yes, I stated the quote, but guess what? I realized that what's amazing is I said this one differently than Zig Ziglar. I'm not sure, although what's amazing is Zig Ziglar is where I reference it from. I mean, go and make quotes that are nobody else's. I mean, go and create audio programs that nobody else has. I mean, go and create music that nobody else has. I mean, go and create talent that nobody else has. I mean, focus upon making sure every single day that you focus upon what's smarter every single day. And what's smarter is traveling the world with yourself, because you don't need anything other than yourself today. You don't need anything else. Otherwise, you forget what they have. You have yourself. I promise you that what's amazing every single day is focus upon making sure that you grow. Because what's amazing every single day is that other people are not going to get it for you. You must get it for yourself. Otherwise, if you want the lifestyle, you must do it yourself. Whereas now, every single day, you must understand that jealousy derives from not growing. I promise you, when you're not growing, you must grow so that you never be jealous. I promise you, every single day you must understand that anything that's curious about your life is also interesting. Or as when I'm asking you about your story and I want to interview you and I want to ask you a question and I want to understand that what you can do also is grab somebody from the street and interview their life. And give me a story, sir. Or give me your nice, beautiful story, madam. Alright, now do you have to call them a madam or a sir? You have to understand either way. You start with what's your name. Or as if you have to understand that what's amazing is when you call somebody madam, you just call them a nice, beautiful, respectful way where you understand that they have not given their name for you yet. Or as you ask them about their name first. I mean, and then you say their name from that point. I mean, what's amazing is if you have their name, you don't call them madam and sir again. Or, I mean, do you understand? I mean, what's amazing is when I give you the name Danny, you just call me Danny. I mean, you understand? I mean, you don't call me sir from that point. I mean, you already see my name. I mean, why do you want to call me sir? I mean, call me Danny. I mean, understand that what's amazing is some people also go, for example, Deepak Chopra, or as he says, Dr. Deepak Chopra, or as he wants to be doctor. Or as either way, you can call yourself whatever you want. But guess what? Or else it's just that way. You understand? Whereas now, for me, it's Deepak Chopra. I mean, everybody is just like that for me. I mean, why does it have to be Dr. Deepak Chopra? I mean, understand? I mean, why? I mean, just because he names himself, just because he says that, or it doesn't mean that I have to call him doctor. I'm already a doctor. I mean, when I call him a doctor, or is that, you must understand, either way, everybody's a doctor. You understand? I call him Chopra. I mean, come here. I mean, you understand? So either way, you must understand, there's just a nice, beautiful way for me to say how I really, really name him. I mean, you understand? But other people will say, Dr. Deepak Chopra. I mean, understand? So either way, you must understand that what's amazing is focus upon making sure that you're growing. I mean, Dr. Danny Milivojevic, I mean, come on. I mean, either way, you must understand that every single day, I focus upon making sure that I'm Mr. Nice. I mean, you understand? I mean, be Mrs. Nice. I mean, be Miss Nice. I mean, you understand? So every single day, focus on the nicer attitude, and then you understand what greatness is. For us, greatness comes from better communicational skills daily. I promise you, when you're really, really communicating daily, you're focusing upon making sure that you go and deliver. I mean, deliver content. I mean, deliver nice, beautiful communicational skills every single day, and focusing upon making sure you're growing. And when you're growing, you're developing your skill to have a better attitude. By making sure every single day that you focus upon your life, and your life will pass. I promise you, this too shall pass. But what's amazing is make sure you're growing upon your life. I mean, make sure you're helping people, because that's what gives you meaning. Or as what gives you meaning is being in front of the spotlight more and more. Or as when you're making trends on social media and on Twitter today, you must understand that what's amazing is go and really make all the trends. I mean, be the news headlines like Donald Trump every single day. I mean, do you understand? I mean, the guy is always making Donald Trump and whatever in terms of life a bigger legacy. So what's amazing is understand to go and make your legacy much greater. So make headlines on news every single day. You must understand, like Donald Trump, but much better. I mean, make sure you understand that what's amazing is those who never, let's say those who never get elected for Prime Minister again or President of America, you must understand that it's because of how they are. I mean, it's because they're not giving ideas, or it's because they're not making much of a difference. Or as now, anybody who gets re-elected in life in terms of a president or prime minister is because they're making better changes. But because other people want another prime minister or another prime minister in terms of a president of America or Australia, you must understand that what's amazing is understand that it's because the previous one who was a president or prime minister is one that is not making much changes and is actually worsening the country. So you must understand Donald Trump doesn't get re-elected because he's worsening the country of America, and that's it. I mean, that's it? Or else he's not making much changes, man. I mean, Joe Biden, you understand that either way, that what's amazing is the next Prime Minister or President of Australia who is going to compete with Joe Biden will win. I mean, who's the next individual? I don't know. But that next individual who comes up against Joe Biden will win. I mean, understand? Because Joe Biden's not going to make any type of difference. I mean, understand? Or else he will not make difference. I understand, although that what's amazing is understand that politicians are not on your side. I mean, understand? Understand this, that what's amazing is going to talk about the world around you. I'm going to talk about the world around you. I'm going to talk about everything. I'm going to talk about everything that is now. Understand? So anything that is now, and anything that is the present moment, and anything that's the past, talk about it. Talk about everything. Or is that when you talk about it, you shall also prevail. And when you prevail, you shall also succeed. But when you succeed, you do your work. And when you do your work, you travel the world famous and do your work. Understand? And grow with your work. Some people are doing their work. Understand that Gary Vaynerchuk, for example, sells wine to your kids. What for? That doesn't grow you, man. It may grow your plastic money, but why are you killing the world? What for? Why do you have to give alcohol and poison to kids? Understand? What for? But I respect him because he's doing a lot of content today. I respect him in another manner. Understand? When I really, really talk about my family, I talk about them in a way that it's truthful. Understand? My biological dad doesn't teach me much. I realize you must understand. Or is that when I grow, I still learn anyway. I still love him. Understand? So when you're talking about people, talk the good side and the bad side about them. Understand? Or as Gary Vaynerchuk has a bad side about him, and he's talking about wine and selling people wine. Understand? So get away from that. Understand? So what's amazing is go to Gary Vaynerchuk for the information. Understand? So I promote that. What's amazing every single day is don't stand for wine and don't go drinking wine because it's not going to help your life. Understand that what helps your life is information, and when you're going and really, really speaking information all day long, you focus upon how to grow. And when you grow daily, you'll focus upon making sure of that. You focus upon making sure that every single day that you have something worth it, and that is you. You must understand that you only have to have yourself. Unfortunately, your parents will leave you very soon. You must understand that what's amazing is you'll be here for the rest of your life. you'll be here with yourself. But you have to understand that what's amazing is never rely on other people to see you. I mean, never rely on other people to give you money. I mean, never rely on other people to do anything for you. I mean, just go and create it for yourself and let people follow you, and that's that. I mean, in the sense of what's amazing every day is go and teach what you love to do all day long and just focus upon leading. And when you're leading yourself into greatness, you understand that you never need your parents anymore. You understand you never need the government anymore. You understand you never need people anymore other than yourself. So that's what a leader does. So when you're leading yourself all day long, you understand how to travel the world with yourself alone. And then guess what? I realize that some women are so afraid to do that. I mean, why are you afraid to travel a life alone? I mean, understand, because that's how you become a woman. I mean, guess what? I realize you were born alone. I was born alone. I'm still born every single day in a better way. So what's amazing is eventually try to leave your parents. I mean, I left my parents 2 years ago. I understand that what's amazing is understanding when I really understand how to live my life, I live it without my parents. I live it without their doll. I mean, live without the doll. I mean, live without the government support. I mean, make sure you understand that the long term must be that you have real estate. You must have real estate in your life. You must understand you drop something. I understand that what's amazing every single day is I focus upon making sure every single day that I go and grow. I understand when I really grow, you must understand that it's really supports yourself the most. Whereas when you're supporting yourself the most, you're focusing upon every single day how to grow. I promise you must understand that what's kind about you right now must be what you're giving. I promise you it's only that. I promise you that's the only aspect of kindness that you have. I promise you it's only how many people are you helping. I promise you that is kindness. Whereas now, I'm a vegan. I'm helping all the non-human animals as well. I promise you. So when you're helping 600 hours and you're a meat eater, I promise you I'm helping 600 hours and I'm a vegan. I'm helping much more than you. I mean, I said, so make a difference in your life and understand that when you make a difference, you shall be growing. And when you grow, you make a meaning. And when you make a meaning every single day, you focus upon making sure every single day that you're doing something that's worthy. Or else what is worthy in your life must be you. Or else that you must understand that when you really understand it must be you, you understand every single day to go and really grow yourself. I mean, grow yourself to the point that you can also make sure you're growing everybody else. I mean, when you're growing everybody else, you understand every single day that there's always more communication skills that you can give. I promise you there's always more talent, or there's always more ideas that you can give every single day. I promise you there's always much more of a career that you can actually build. You must be building your career every single day. You must understand that you have to public speak sometimes. I promise you have to sometimes public speak to have a great legacy. So understand it's the only way. I promise you must understand that what's the best way is making sure you're a public speaker who's growing in veganism. I mean, grow with veganism too. I mean, make sure you're just making the best effort in life. I mean, make sure you're learning the most you can. But make sure you understand that people around you right now are not going to slow down for you. I mean, you understand? And they're not going to speed up their success for you either. So let them go on their own pace. Otherwise, let them go in their own pace. But you be the fastest one to learn. You be the fastest one to succeed. You be the fastest one to travel the world and be famous. I mean, be the first one in your community to be famous. I mean, you understand? I mean, be the biggest reputation in your crowd right now. I mean, who are the people that you grew up with? I mean, be the biggest inspiration in your life. I mean, when you're the biggest inspiration in your life, thank you. I understand that what's amazing every single day is focusing upon making sure you're growing. And when you're growing, you're focusing upon making sure that you have the greatest legacy possible, because only you can do it. I mean, only you can make yourself the best fashion model. I mean, only you can actually go and promote yourself and market yourself every day. Unfortunately, when you're marketing yourself every single day, you focus upon making sure that you're giving ideas. And when you're giving ideas, you're focusing upon yourself. You're focusing upon how to really grow. But make sure you understand that. I mean, make sure you understand how to grow. I mean, make sure you understand that what it's about really is making sure that you're going inside rather than going out. I never go out anymore. I realize that this is me coming inside. I'm coming inside over here. I'm not going outside. I understand? So what's amazing is realize that if you're going out, you're going inside only. Or else that what is amazing is your accommodation center is in your body right now. You must be living your temple. You must be living your life to the best of your ability. Or else when you're living a temple, you live it better. You must understand, live it better in terms of your life. So when you're doing that every single day, focus upon making sure that your videos and audio quality and whatever you have is doing better. Or else, for example, my nice beautiful microphone over here, I'm going to get a tape, or else I'll get a tape to wrap it around the baseline of my microphone, because that's where the nice beautiful header of the microphone goes, and then I'll tape it together so no wind will go and push through this video. So there may be some wind in this video, but what's amazing is yesterday I gave my best. I understand that yesterday some wind went through. I don't know how, but I understand that what's amazing is I'll find a better microphone eventually. But every single day you must understand, every single day focus upon technology and learning it. I mean, learn about technology and learn about how you can actually get the best technology on the planet and do the best aspects of life faster. Or is that when you're really faster and faster and faster throughout your life, we focus upon how to do that. So what did I do with my microphone over here? I made sure to go and wrap it around with my shirt or something just behind the microphone so that it doesn't blow, in terms of the wind, doesn't blow into my microphone. So I understand either way that I have a nice beautiful audio quality in my phone system and also my audio program. I understand either way that what's amazing every single day is focus upon making sure that you're giving all the ideas you can every single day. And when you do that, I mean, just make sure you're successful. You must understand every single day that what's amazing is not other people but you. I mean, you understand? I mean, go with yourself only and you'll find amazing grace. I promise you every single day, you're the direction. I promise you it feels much better that I never reply to people online, in terms of that I never send people a message first online. Whereas now I do reply to people online, but I reply to those people who give me an opportunity, and that's I'm ready to do business, man. I'm ready for life. I mean, understand, I'm 28 years of age, but guess what? I have 72 years to live my life for free. I have a nice, beautiful life ahead of me because I have a career. So if you need to shoot me today, I mean, come and get it. I mean, what's amazing is I am more successful regardless. I'm making sure that you understand that I never ever drop anything below $50 a day. I always have $50 in my pocket every single day. I mean, in a sense, so what's amazing is that's how much I can live on. I mean, in a sense, I can live on $50 a day, and below that number, I understand the numbers now, so I'm only increasing that number. I'm increasing that number by making sure they understand that I support myself with that every single year. But I'm increasing my numbers in a way that I have much more money and much more fame and much more legacy. But you must understand that when I'm giving knowledge, I'm always succeeding much more. But it does take effort for you to understand that you must invest effort. You never take effort, you're giving effort to go and do your public speaking performance. And you have to get here every single day. And you have to do it every single day. I mean, you understand? I mean, guess what? I mean, just go and do it. And go and focus upon your life to make sure that your life is better. I mean, when you're better in your life, you'll succeed. I mean, you understand? And you'll succeed more than yesterday. And that's the whole point of life, to understand that it's just be better than yesterday. And be better than yesterday. And be better than yesterday. But do not wait for Gary Vaynerchuk or anybody else to tell you what to do. I mean, understand? I mean, go and tell yourself what to do much better. I mean, understand? I mean, do not wait for me to walk your shoes. I mean, understand? I mean, go and understand that nobody else is going to walk your shoes. And that's another word to say that nobody else will do it for you. I mean, nobody else will public speak for you. I mean, nobody else will dress you. I mean, nobody else will give you anything. I mean, you will give it everything. You will give your success totally. I promise you, either way, what's amazing, you guys can grab my business card over here. I'll give you my business card. I thank you. I thank you. I realize that what's amazing every single day is when I give, I shall receive much more. I realize that it's just like, I realize it's an extra promotion to say, hey, that when somebody goes and walks past you, you give it to them if you want. I realize it's always a blessing to do so. I mean, just make sure every single day that you're focusing upon something that's going to help you. Or is that when you understand that every single day, there's always something more that you can do. Or is that every single day you must focus upon your life to succeed. Or else make sure you're always pounding through every single day and focusing upon communicational skills every single day, so that you understand that when I plan and plan and plan my communicational skill of public speaking on the street sometimes, understand what's amazing is I can do this anywhere. I can do my communication anywhere in the world and I become famous very quickly. I promise you, it's very quick. I promise you, 28 years I have of life. But guess what? I realize I have more than that. I have the next 72 years to live life. I promise you, I can make fame. I can make fame really quickly. But what's amazing is understand that I'm just 28 years of age. I mean, during my 28 years of age, I already have 100 busking videos. I mean, understand? I mean, guess what? I realize that what's amazing is understand that when I really grow, I grow myself to the best I can. Or is that when you do and understand that at 28 years of age, I have 100 hours on the street of public speaking. I mean, understand? I mean, guess what? I mean, either way, you must out-level me. You must do much more than me. I mean, start at 24. I mean, start at 18. I mean, understand either way, I had to go through challenges. I had challenges before where I was doing drugs. I have to overcome the drugs. I have to overcome much more. So every single day I'm overcoming it. I'm overcoming everything, but I'm not a drug addict. I'm not a caffeine drinker. I'm not a meat eater. I mean, in a sense, every single day I'm maintaining that. I understand I still have to overcome myself. I have to overcome my communication. I have to better my communication, but you have to rotate that propeller. You have to keep rotating it faster, faster. Or it has to be faster and faster. And what's that propeller? Or else it's communication speed. You have to understand that most people's propellers are going very slowly. I mean, they're going very slowly, and some are not even starting. Whereas that ones that are not even starting are already dead. But what's amazing is other people's propellers are getting faster, while other ones are just remaining slow. Do you understand? And the ones that are really, let's say, not doing anything in life, I promise you, they're the ones that are dying. I promise you, you must understand, you must be doing something of a passion every single day that's really going to help your life. Help your life in a way that what you say goes. Or else you must understand that when you're really confrontational with people, or else you must understand why you grow. You must understand how to open up. But I straight away understand when somebody wants to challenge me and they don't agree with my thoughts and my opinions and my information, or else it's because they are arrogant. Or else it's because they are lacking communicational skills. Do you understand? So what's amazing is understand that you just have to grow people. Or else when you grow people, understand how to answer people's questions. Because understand that individual who was in my nice beautiful video just earlier, I understand that, hey, I give him ideas about his questions, but he doesn't want to get my business card. Why aren't you grateful for my information at least? Guess what? Or else that individual is not even grateful for my information I've given. Why? When I give you my business card, you grab it. Understand? Because guess what? Or else that's humane. Or else when I give you my helping hand and you don't want to grab it, or it's because you are an individual who is what? You must understand, it's because you're dying. I'm never dying, but understand that it's because you have to understand that when anything is really, really growing, you must understand it's help each other. I'll give you my business card and you accept it. You give me yours and I'll accept it. But when you give me your business card and you say, get lost, a person, that's not a leader. You understand? So what's amazing is when you give me your business card, I'll receive it. I'll grab it because isn't that nice, isn't it? First, that's nice. First, what's amazing is understand to grab people's business cards and grab people's flyers, and when they're giving your business card, you receive it because the art of receiving and giving is the way to go. So never block yourself from freedom and fame. Understand that what's important every single day is when somebody wants to give you something, you receive it. If you don't receive it, it means that you don't deserve it. In a sense, so what's amazing is when somebody wants to give it to you, you receive it, and that way you'll deserve it. That's the only aspect of life. So make sure every single day you're growing your ability to communicate and communicate and communicate to be greater and greater and greater, because that's how you succeed every single day. Greater and greater and greater. I promise you every single day you must focus upon making sure your communicational skill is an art form, but make sure that you understand that most people will just walk away from you, and guess what? You'll be successful much more. Understand? And that's why you're communicating every single day and you're focusing upon making sure every single day that you just succeed much more, because let them walk away. You understand? Or else they'll come back very soon. Or else what's amazing is every single day understand that it's about you and not them. I promise you, it's about you all the time. So when you're really, really growing, understand that most people will reject you. Or else they will reject you and they will never care about your business. You understand? But what's amazing is you care. You care. I care so much. So many people today are just walking past me. They don't care about me. They don't care about my legacy. They don't care about my information. They don't even care about public speaking. What's amazing is I love that. I love that they don't care, because I care. I care. I care to grow myself. I don't need them in my life. I don't need them because I'm just here to succeed for myself, for my eye. Or else for my eye, I succeed for my eye. I understand that's how I really grow, because they are going to have a tough life, or they're going to have a hard life. Or that's the worst decision they ever made. I promise you. I promise you now. I promise you either way, I'm giving much more than all their family. I'm giving much more information than all their family. I understand, although, that they believe that some other guy is hot. Understand, but guess what? Or else either way, I'm giving more though. I'm giving more than their man or woman. Understand? So either way, what's amazing is I'm just making sure either way that what's amazing is understand. I'm just something really, really growing. Understand? So I'm not bisexual, I'm not gay, I'm not straight, I'm not anything that you say that I am. I'm just my word I. I'm just giving more than your whole family. Understand? I'm giving more than all of you. What's amazing is understand, anybody that's giving more is much sexier. So do not believe in woman or man who believe that another, or else do not believe in woman or man in terms of life who is saying that other people are much sexier than you. Don't believe in a man or woman who says that other people are sexier than you. I mean, you must be the sexiest in your life, and do not focus on them and who they're marrying and who they're going for. But what's amazing is understanding how you are marrying yourself, and focus on yourself and loving yourself every single day, and focus on yourself and your career every single day, because your communicational skill is much better than theirs. I mean, just grow yourself. I mean, understand that every single day. I focus every single day to make sure I can be in a crowd. Or else when I go and grow in a crowd every single day, I focus upon making sure that I'm just Blastoise. I'm Blastoise in a way that I'm much better than everything. I mean, in a sense, so I'm every single day blasting off into a better way. I'm on a nice beautiful pirate ship to make sure I'm growing every single day. I'm in a rocket spaceship. I'm in a rocket spaceship right now, making sure I'm just flying into Mars. I'm just growing, you understand? Because what's amazing every single day is going to be a metaphor. I mean, go and make sure everything around you is encouraging people to grow. And when you're growing every single day, I mean, care for yourself so much. I mean, understand, because I understand many people don't care about you. I mean, they don't care about giving you anything in life. I mean, understand? I mean, all they care about is understanding that they care about themselves only and not you and your legacy. But what's amazing is I care about your legacy because I care about my legacy. I care to grow today. Every single day, I'm very successful in my life. I just really grow. And then when I really grow, I really understand how to deliver. And when I deliver, I make sure I'm much greater than their legacy. I mean, understand? So either way, or is that you may have the girlfriend, but I have a greater legacy than you. I have a greater legacy than you. You may have a girlfriend, you may have a wife. I have a greater legacy than you. I'm stronger than you. I've given more than you. I mean, I said, I realized that what's amazing is I adopt kids as well. I adopt kids. So either way, every single day, I have everything I ever need. I have myself the most, and that's how I grow. I never need you to look at my information. I never need you to be successful. I understand? I never need you to be more successful than me, man. I need to be much more successful than everybody around me, because that's how I really grow. I grow through better communicational skills to understand I give you the information on how to do so. I understand that although I want everybody to be more successful, and that's why I want myself to be much more successful, and that's how I really grow. I grow for different ways and different communicational skills every single day to focus that you understand that not many people are walking around myself today in terms of my eye. Or there's only a few people walking around, but I understand that it's understanding every single day that it's 24 minutes until sunset. So people are going into homes today, or else people have a curfew. But guess what? Or else most people don't even have a curfew. I have a curfew of 6 p.m. to 10 a.m. in the morning. I must be indoors between 6 p.m. and 10 a.m. I mean, in a sense, so either way, I understand that I'm just growing. I understand when I grow my heart, I grow the nice, beautiful informational product I have every single day, and I focus upon communication. But now, I understand I have this in plan. I have my Netflix in plan. I have my nice, beautiful uploading of my videos and uploading of my nice, beautiful images, and I'll go and read with my mentors today. I make sure either way I'm writing something down in my journal. I make some quotes. I'll go and communicate in some Serbian. I make some extra videos about comedy and whatever. And either way, I eat and drink and I sleep. You understand? I sleep and then I repeat the day again. You understand? I repeat the day and I repeat the day in communicational skills. I understand either way that what's amazing is focus upon just bettering your life, and that's how you understand how to live your life. But when you live your life in growth.